Madofo, Mishamunina, a mamu girl fella Makafui, and ne, mina me a host for United Showbiz no. And come on with the Edosu. Then so me want me guest, any me panel, Omuaha. Here for Mr. Kwanka Krabi, but before me kono, me sponsors no say. Amalina Children's Heaven, se we here in Kolaniama, Amalina Children's Heaven. And so Ruta Life Herbal, omuna muye Ruta mixture, any Ruta tonic. Then so what we pay Johnny to send me Remy spices or more different flavors. Then so we pay more jollof stew for Remy spices here Johnny. Now so also I will pay bet to send me kuna for Betway GH. Na me girls muso are experiencing vaginal infection. Unya infection, any candidiasis, your friend ode poa. Me pacho, Mesro say ubeko Raus Pharmaceutical. Omuna mu produce Lady Virgin Intimate Wash. Intim pacho. Mesro kwan kakra. Tinasi, menko bibia. Akwaba. Na nkomo no de say yen starting. But before I ever started, no, say me introduce me guests. Me start free me big brother A+. Now white name.
Tomorrow is my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you. And the dinner from a nanny the room.
Right.
Yeah, the room. So we went 12 and you know, me my lucky year be ane ba say me the bremo na mo I am a birthday na mo nyina mo ndi kakra.
Na party na wen?
And when?
Oh, hiya.
Right here.
And any samosa no. Oh, anka say champagnes ni amabia.
Oh, me no man santi me encouraging sanom.
Oh, sir.
Who you wrong?
About say we a party be now.
No, we are enade no.
Okay, it's not a main party.
Yeah, Tina, on say Ghana had the aduane papa dey feel lucky Lawson. Tina me dey lucky aduane papa bremo say. Me anam dey buy. Mo fan your birthday. I know say me hwa na no need die. You know. The party just started ha.
Me pa show you.
And you marry any the
and a happy birthday in advance.
But party na nkasa na be pon Monday 11 a.m.
Hey, and I said 3 days anniversary.
You know, say the brass band will start play at 5 a.m.
Monday 5 a.m.
Yeah. Monday 5 a.m. So by 11 now we close.
You know why they come the party? I hear say old man they come the party. So I want me time collect my men's good do.
Nah, old man eh why? Say me name old man.
Yeah, papa Nana Akufui.
One by one. Okay.
Me pa show. Me what?
Yeah, sorry man. Yeah, sorry.
Boo God.
Yes, although you.
Pacho Akwaba.
Thank you.
Na black no say. Efe.
Me feel it black. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Na me mami Stephanie Pacho Akwaba.
That's it.
I love your outfit.
Thank you very much. Me and I Pammy.
Wow.
Oh, sir.
Aye.
You saw?
Yeah, also.
Akiyana. And then share. Obema your dance or how rough.
Hey, any other join them any asabum.
One day, Anna.
Person to work yana.
Let's start off. Akwaba. Me the body come through.
Me come brown.
Mr. Arnold.
Oh, the Mr. Arnold.
Bra Arnold.
Oh.
And I got F.O. Arnold.
They be more comfortable be.
Never.
Now you're there Ghana. In the whole US one.
Me pacho. Nah. You ever started come on?
Yanko.
Black Sheriff ni management. I said, I'm share that cool sir. Let's start it through home.
Best start it through home. Oh, okay.
Show my kakra.
Okay. Okay. See you in Black Sheriff. Baden artists are see I can Ghana top 3, top 5 artists there. To me, I own Bonnie Dean. And boy, no, I born home with them. In a space of a year or so, Christina with me arising a career and air corner. Why are they? I think say Ghana, so I say a boy in Huabaso because they are supporting gentlemen. Share the way I can them, the way I supporting the music, the KK Kaona. I mean, I think that the support has been very enormous since so your boy in Huabaso. But it's one year say the management and then they will reft kakra. Yeah. Because more contractor they believe say Black Sheriff a breach. Na your contract anymore a management deal. Now it's a contract there.
With the new
with the Showbiz, the old one, yeah, Empire. So okay. Yes, Empire then remember. So on the management, almost signing a management deal, 5 years because contracts they say exclusivity or terms. Right. So terms and I say exclusivity a duration. So it could be 5 years, 3 years, and I say number of albums. So you can replace the duration with number of albums. So contracts are in no way. Ube 3 albums, ube 5 albums, or Becca say contracts in 5 years. 5 years you can release 10 albums and no one specify. And then contracts, so your responsibilities. 2 parties and I say 2 or more parties and more contracting. Essentially 2 parties. Party back on their responsibilities. The other party so they want no responsibilities. Now, manager and as a business manager, on the responsibilities you are spelling it out clearly. Obe manage, obe supervise, obe negotiate, obe handle gentlemen. Virtually
anything that has to do with the artist.
Exactly. And Yohani say Sheriff I sign a distribution deal with Empire or more US. What I say? My confusion is that some of the mandate are and concerning management for no more to see and no more Empire for so yeah. So I say double, contract. And now on any Ghana for contract, it is stated say so on third party be into a negotiation. So go through the local management. So what's transparent is that one go through or more. So or for more change. So they are telling us say we breach contract. So in summary, this is what is transparent. But for me, I think say it's not the first time.
The first time
artist whether a record label or in management so back and forth. But the issue is say you appreciate what the investor brings on board and what the artist also represents. Because in Pembe, as I say, my investors in the almost from Kakra. Because fella, ideally, Sheriff situation is similar to what Kiddy has with Lynx. Because Kiddy has a distribution deal with Empire, the same Empire, the whole US. But guess what? Kiddy and Lynx and consigned with Empire. So what it means is that Kiddy actually went along with Lynx. So it's a win-win situation. Because Lynx as a local, I'm not saying local, I'm just using it advisedly. As a local,
as immediate management.
Exactly. Because normal saw Kiddy more to a certain point. So Kiddy Eko sign any international dealer. It's only fair, wise, and appropriate say Lynx would actually lead the way. And that's what it's with Kiddy's situation.
Right.
So it was expected say with the Sheriff situation and so on. Once over a local label now so you go along with them. You see, at this particular moment, what Sheriff and say would deprive the local label from gaining what they are supposed to gain. Long time ago, and Auntie Stephanie would confirm. First, now labels music from CDs, physical sales. But since our CDs in the call form, labels no music because he pump a lot of revenue into the artists, recording, marketing, promotion, and all that stuff. It's no music from the physical sales. But since our digitization buy, as almost sure into anybody, almost every label be at some more 360 deal. 360 deal no means say job be biano label no check crap. Including performances, merchandise, biana or woman the label wants to so check crap because you move it from the physical sale to digital. It's a label no must ensure say or no subinya big crap. And now a lot of the artists say because they understand say baby I do no. See, you can see depending on physical sales, label no worker. Because we're investing so much into you. Until you also must ensure say because label no to now what's the point? You're not being fair. Until here say, label no enya now so now guess what? Share Empire and Sheriff contract. You'll be a friend of almost say channel management in the YouTube, essentially in the digital way. They will handle synchronization. Synchronization is the biggest revenue generation point when it comes to label artist relationship. Because then I think you license your works to video games, say NBA for mobile or
medical.
Exactly, the medical synchronization, a movie, soundtrack, So if you are depriving the label from getting part of the synchronization, then you are actually being unwise. You are label, no one person will be digakra. And for me, I believe say in Chai, what I say.
Just a question: why did they feel the need to do that? I need to know Ofaomechi. Obviously, there must have been some kind of a problem happening.
And they just on one or bet chain being
to be anymore.
Into Bulldog, who feel say near Sheriff here no, it's right, and I say, and one no.
Okay, so I can't say whether it's right or wrong, but I'm going to tell you their side of the story that I know, because I met Sheriff, I think, just before he blew up. Okay. I almost managed him, because you're starting a Jumanu, like it's like a brother. It's called Rich Game. We're not starting a Juma Kakra. So I think at a point there was a meeting where he wanted me to come on board and help. I think thereafter, and Chebiana Oblu. So Assembly Bar recently, they called me and told me their side of the story. And
which is the immediate management?
Yes.
Okay.
You know,
but Empire.
There be immediate management.
Showbiz.
No, not Showbiz. No,
the previous one.
The previous one. Because he's a gold dealer, so he doesn't have time anymore. He says that he called me to try and help. But he needs for us to understand the situation really exactly. And Uti Asemna, they had a contract with Empire before the new management, the Snap people came in.
By we, that contract expired, and you see, what they all kind of So they had a contract with Empire before the new management came in, but that contract on a year, and now actually the new contract now, almost signed contract August last year, and they say from the time I'm more pending on signatures to the contract, now the new management team they take over. But they make out so contracts on the Empire sign so sign another or a new contractor, you must go through the new management.
And they were in the process together. The new management wasn't cut out of the new signing. According to, even if you listen to the representative of the management, I think it's only Samine Kai.
Yeah, no, what he said was
they were part of the process. It's just that they didn't like the amount.
Yeah,
involved.
but that's the essence of it.
No, they're being patrol.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Patrol me back. When you were speaking earlier, you said what for Michi, and that's why.
Yeah,
me back. That's why Mama asked you whether why you find the need to do that. So let's try and paint the picture. But say they were part of the.
Fella, so right now the problem
essentially,
is
at this stage I was CCA. Okay. Bulldog said they were part of the process
until they weren't.
So he said no, of course. So essentially, no more for Michi because. This is my management team or my business manager. In the contract, so may any third party negotiations he must lead it or he must be very much aware. Okay, so when I got a contract from Empire, now the man said on ship. But this is what I've Makunya. Or she will not say we you understand? You are seeking counsel from your manager, the right thing to do. Now what shall say contract when MY artists and MY meso management. Not what for what does it mean?
Okay. 5 years and 3 years.
For the Empire, then I think it's 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so
yeah.
No, because so funny, management, and the artists, they have a contract already.
Yes.
If the artist feels say it's beneficial for them, so although funny, maybe they didn't agree, but he's also entitled to make his own decisions sometimes. And I mean,
no,
but because sometimes there's a percentage that they work out. So whatever FSA and decision is taken, although of course you want to take your manager's opinion, but Ufanichi and as a sign a contract without notifying your manager, the terms of whatever agreement you have between you, the artist, and the manager still stands.
Yeah, but the point is,
mommy, me pass me about. Are you trying to say Nia Sheriff is right?
No, I'm not saying it's right, but then see, if it's right for him as an artist, and the manager is not in agreement, it doesn't mean the manager has to take precedent. What they're thinking is right. Yes, they should have just sat down and maybe come up with some kind of agreement.
Yes.
And then maybe I'm not wahako yet. But Wanya, it doesn't make him a bad person. Maybe he just felt, say, it was good for him. But whatever happens, the manager, he'll still make his money.
Yeah, but with the quality point. But you see, the point is, if initial contracts on the Berkshire management, Abiana, Sheriff, team we're supposed to get 50 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
And then with Berkshire, who is my manager? I say, Nabu Ashram, I say 50 there based on investment and based on your potential and what you stand to gain, 50 nusa. Because mind you, Boo be a cut from that international deal. Artists are only a cut. Now I tell you, it's a 50 nusa based on Bibiana, and then what from a check? I say 50 Nadia, yeah, mommy. Exactly what have you done? No, but it means that you are not thinking about the label.
No,
you are thinking about yourself. Because so the best chairman, Michelle said, I did with the at this particular
stage. But at this moment, Abua will be
anything is in contention.
Mommy, so what's the approach? How is the system like with management and artists?
Well, you have to build a very good rapport with your manager, whatever. I mean, I think that's vital. You have to. It's almost like your brother and sister, and as a father and son, or whatever. It's a relationship with you building. Not me say I've had the same manager for 25 years. It's about time I changed him because he's so old now that he still sees me as this person that I'm not anymore. Yeah. So it doesn't help my career. But I'm so loyal to him. that it's very hard to move away when I really should. So when you build that saying a rapport with your manager and there's that healthy energy between the two of you now, then you can sit down and work out any details, whether good or bad. He's made some terrible decisions.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember writing some songs with people like Bruce Ellis Smith, who were huge. And the guy, because he trusted them, he didn't sign a contract with them. So I wrote the songs, and then when they sold it off, they decided to give me 10% when it was supposed to be a third.
Exactly.
You know, we're all supposed to have a third, but they only gave me 10%. But my manager made a bad deal. But I had to like sit back and go, okay, it's happened. Fine, 10% is better than nothing. So if
based on the relationship, I want to build it.
So if an artist makes that mistake, whether it's a mistake or it's a good thing for him or not, it can happen. It's, you know, so I don't think we have to sort of make it such I'm sure they can still come together. But you know, even if you change management, there's still in the clause, there should be in the clause somewhere said the other manager gets a certain percentage up to a certain point. And I'm a yes.
Because of the investment.
Exactly.
And
is that like football?
Yes.
Once I say a transfer player be and like plus you can correct me. And I said like last one that correct me about pitch. Say your transfer player from Kotoko to they can put in the contract say Abia guy and team no we need Champions League. Minya bonus.
Yeah.
So what's no. Some contracts are enshrined. So gentleman to me boy now we need Champions League. Minya bonus kakra. And as we onward transfer so I mean your percentage room. Yeah, it happens like that. People are some teams put it in the contract say so to me we need a certain trophy and I'll always be I stand to gain something. Yeah.
Member A+. Pacho. Common I know.
I mean, your friends and Fred Ephraim.
Okay.
A black sheriff.
Guy, yeah.
Fred, yeah,
I think one of
the business handlers of Fremen. And Yakasa for over 30 minutes, and he tried to explain. I didn't maybe who ya back. What I said, obey me be a warrior. Both say, and member be a warrior. Both say, oh, now for phone and now your mutina a bonten chair, like more some kind of agrobia moody, mupie, you know. What's our young who my oh, idea, no? They say be a medical. Now, if your boys be a no moody boys, I grow your quatina high, your quatina pub. But I feel wifey are clean up about say or per se wifey person putting on some. Also, enough for phone. And to both I could say, Charlie, Madame de, to both I feel friend of Madame, when if you bow, what I say. It's what I have seen is a sheriff. Before no be sheriff no people be around him. Omuna omuboa no.
Muye na danfofo ana.
Apart from omu no just a danfo, but omu na danfo they believed in him and they helped him.
Right.
They were part of they saw the bigger picture.
Rise, yeah.
And you know they were with him trying to get him out there. And now omudu point you needed the person who had the money. So somebody brought the money. So now what I see from a common Freddy and what I see is that there is this rift between this kind of buy and the boys now one one. That's why you saw ban or any example. And you know,
that's where the issue is.
That's where the issue is. Into almost feel say they have control over Sheriff, and the management, like the investor, and also to also pay a certain direction. And you know, I think that all of them. Oh no, it's not about who why na idea, but
you should sit.
We are say idea ba ko a me megidi ni say baby asika wono ento bede ni ho. What you say? As long as what you say.
Baby sick.
So we call savings and loans ah. Bede na wo ho no. We call rural bank abon say reduce. We commercial bank be reduce. We call Bank of Ghana yen kasa sika wo ho.
I go upstairs.
So anytime you are making money, so munya abotre. Now me make it sikano, and this is a big product that omumi no omo. And so I think say they should look at the bigger picture. Obi a Sheriff say obeye ye. Sheriff eye no ye kese a eboa omu two groups ni nyina. And so it is very important say omo beba together and find a common ground. At the same time, I was afraid no boys no more around Sheriff no. Omo tia see the difference between running something as boys and running something professionally. I appreciate everything that they have done, and I think that Sheriff needs them around him because,
of course,
yes. However, at this point, they should be able to put the business first. And then their friendship and everything that they have done second. And that is basically what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And I also to send you Arnold kind, I don't think say obi edin sika be share adwuma mu a na say afei de bibi kese eba na say mo involve no na mokoya, it is not right.
Yeah.
Boys almost send me message some producer. It's not easy for people to invest their money in your business. And so when people put their money in your business, and they say, after this cannabis now why and you think that now you can make decisions on your own. And these things, it has gone on Bulldog artist manager, our bread. I'm sure that he has seen a lot of this. It's all of them, the two groups, Obia and the interest of Sheriff. Say Sheriff yeah. As we make this just 30 seconds. Now Sheriff ne what's the guy the other management
Empire.
So ohene hu be yehu a on e nipa na wo ohene ne ho omo no ma ohene hu yehu. And for example uko Kumasi na also ukohwe Asante hene na wonya du ha pe na manhia ubo gate no ago hwanya me kwa kumehwe Asante hene so na ohye dem ho no obebu Asante hene so sa na boys na wo no kra mo kra mu nya hwe mu yedu nsa mu pushi Sheriff no yekesia na ko esa Asante hene answer obi hu Asante hene obeko true bureaucracy bebre and obi ba mo animu a mu yedu so they have to come together and create a big brand so that all of them will benefit from it.
Exactly.
Akiyana, remember also.
Okay, so as an artist, me no say artists are very emotional. Sometimes a decision is based on our emotions. Ebia we need me manager no so e artist na ono so sorry say oye no boys na oni omo really before o meet manager na kasa no ono abetimi convince boys na say ono abetimi ne boys ne manager na album. He has that power to actually do that. But ebien so a omo nyina no from afar wo ne say nipa no wosika odigum a odeboa Black Sheriff but no so no ebia sika no ho so you know cry like there's a big problem. Ebia investment says so no on your full investment no ebia ono so opesika wo baby e de become into no maybe otsna say adwin bibia ho say okay wo sika wo be say at the end of the day me so me say so I have a bigger say in this too, and so I can also get up and then make any decision I want to make.
But what if there's contract involved? But sorry,
yeah, so and then now I can say, you see, in the contract, like I said earlier, say a label or say a management or so whoever it is, or responsibilities or artisans or responsibilities. Usually, an artist will responsibilities say work or studio record and avail yourself for promotion and all that stuff. Who label no? Essentially, when I saw we injected the capital. Now, she's saying say, who share responsibility of the label? Now on fulfill almost nina. Who artists you have every right to sue. Exactly. Into be sure, the litany of examples here with contractual issues beyond. There are several examples of artists no sue almost sue label no for not actually fulfilling the part of your deal. Okay. A lot of them, from Dr. Drill to Backstreet Boys to Prince, all of them. Could
that be one of the reasons?
Yeah. It is a who artists don't feel say based on the contract, like so was Xylophone saying, or film na one no and she can take action. She can make noise and pursue it in the court of law and sue. And then opt out of the contract.
The contract they have between the two of them, the old people and this guy, airtighter.
Yeah.
Then surely that's null and void. And if it's airtighter, then he can't sign in another contract without even saying
yeah. That's the situation I won't see.
Okay.
But like A plus kind, I think say a bit all parties if they sit. Since I still need Juma.
Solution here, so
yeah, because I'm a friend, myself. This was the same thing. I'm the Snap people wanted to do away with the guys around.
Sheriff. The snap one, they like.
And that's how.
They usually do.
And that's why Sheriff moved from the house.
Yeah, but I see, almost mistake in the say. And this example, I cited last week.
Yeah.
When you pick somebody like 50 Cent, and A plus, say boys are more around them, more pushing out to a certain point, to the point where a certain label would want to come and see them. Now, when 50 Cent started, or started with G Unit, or no, any of the boys around him. Now, Eminem, who no spotted him, Eminem signing, or call with G Unit to Slim Shady Records. Now, Eminem couldn't do it alone. He had to fall on somebody else, Dr. Dre. Now, Dr. Dre is a record label, Aftermath. Now, guess what? 50 Cent moved with G Unit onto Slim Shady, and the two labels moved onto Aftermath. Now, Dre himself also know, now how did news own to me? So he had to also go and see Nadam for Jimmy Ivan or Interscope. Guess what again? G Unit moved along with Slim Shady, Aftermath, and a label singing now called onto Interscope. So when you pick a project for 50 Cent, almost everybody is getting a share of the ecosystem. So that's like Omokano. Like except Road Boys Association, Sharif moved along and signed a deal with Snap.
Yeah.
What I say? So when they're also going to sign the deal with Empire now every role player is being recognized along the line.
Yeah.
Ideally, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I would
So you
say
don't leave anybody out.
of something is better than 90%
Yeah.
of nothing. So, so
But, Boo,
if you can,
so when artists more person sign a contract out, what are the things that they look out for in the contract? Like,
I mean, usually, most of the contracts that we sign here in Ghana, sometimes a problem kakra. A template contracts, baby. Now, we now want to go ahead, give the artist a week or two to go and find a legal brain to interpret. But when you are signing, but yeah, now I start to say any problems because the system out there is different from ours. What you say? I believe the contract is between two people.
yeah.
What you say? Or two entities. So before I ever append the signature or even write anything on paper, we need to agree verbally. So okay, ejuma we are you been for so long. Ukatni, then you put it in paper. Now I also believe that you cannot sit here, and it's my experience, you cannot sit here and envisage what's going to happen in the next 5 years. So signing a contract today and thinking say it will work for the next 5 years will be a mistake. A lot of things can come to play. So maybe, and I believe that there's an opportunity to do that. If you have two legal brains and tell them that, listen, okay, we're about to start this. There's an initial investment, ABR. So I have a new artist, it's called Vanilla. Now, we need to do a lot of work before we can even get somewhere in Obi Beka say, oh, yeah, mamu 10 CD and 20 CDs. Now, that investment, you know, the initial investment. So also maybe my money to contract, say 5 years sign up. I have to invest like what? Into my third year before it's a household name. Say Lokia, we can go to 4 years or 5 years before he becomes a household name. Imagine say you do 50 and also say contracts. You think he has been fair to me? No.
But say, I feel say it's up to you. Say we'll make you sick. Say would you? I say me bow. Me try say me drifty topic no but. I say be me influencer. Now we be try me say me advert now for 1 month. Me duty near say me create content ma o brand no. Whether what turn ya ma one turn ya ma no. Me influencer me business.
But that's entirely different from artist management. Maybe who see we are influencer. It means what gather will weigh that. We brand that. You are a big brand already.
What build a brand and
yes, we are a big brand that. Into a big power, those terms will work. You're signing a contract with virtually. Listen, do you know what I do anytime I'm signing somebody? I go onto Google and type their name. And nothing shows. So if I want to sign somebody called Kokurobite, or I give them a name called Red Carpet, I go and Google. Nothing comes up. It means they have nothing. There's no digital footprint. Nothing.
Zero.
then we start work.
Now to change the topic, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Is it easier for you to manage a woman or a man?
For me, it's men, you know.
You prefer men?
For Bulldog, he doesn't manage women.
No,
Say
I
you
can't.
chop them.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
said-
Because you have to sleep with them.
No, it's not like I have to. It will happen.
It will
Why?
happen.
Yeah.
Why? Because your mandingo doesn't stay in one place.
Who's Mandingo?
Your mandingo.
Sorry. No, it's not like that. It's not like
So-
that.
so
I think
what?
That's
it's
like what?
It's the bond.
Between you and the woman.
The bond you create between
Yes.
the two.
Yes.
Will make
So
you
does that mean
stop
you were
it.
looking to shag me then?
Charlie.
Tell the truth.
Oh yes, I was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that why it didn't work?
Yeah, that's why it didn't work.
I said A+. Why are you all of a sudden interested, Bonko?
Yeah, that's why it didn't work. You
Okay.
know.
So you prefer men?
Madame Patra said.
No, the only thing I
So-
prefer men like
No,
gay.
different-
What do you mean?
No,
He's gay. He's
I
gay.
said, are you gay?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, the way Jimmy Anna.
I could tell from the way he was sitting.
Yeah, you can tell,
The person we face with.
Mama.
Pacho, I na okasa na Bulldog person managing.
Opeso ye, opeso re.
No Bulldog
Back in
person
the
managing.
days.
Yes,
And I was- yeah.
No, yeah, before, yeah, we had a conversation.
I think
and-
we almost sort of, yeah. I mean,
Shag?
his hand reached to my breast, and,
Hey.
and then that's when he said,
Oh, God.
"No,
true.
I respect you
It's
too
true.
much,
It's true, yes.
so I'm going to."
And
I'm
now
going to like.
person would you know.
Yes. Because you're cool if you say yeah contract, but me who no. Me Mandingo.
Not Mandingo, no.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And also on to one managing.
Mandingo, na my bedroom, no just to na me who Mandingo.
Yes,
Is that
yes.
Or run on. No, you know.
Then-
And that then I open all details.
Mommy.
Saturday now you're in the guy. Who's managing my one way or my other thing? Yes, sir.
I can't.
Oh, you can't say. Control yourself.
I cannot.
No, let's pray for this guy.
Yes, I need
this guy.
prayers. I need
No,
prayers.
no, look, Arnold, it's a bit.
yeah,
Pastor Shona,
it's-
the band kum church abesa. This guy, we have to pray for this guy.
We will go past
Mommy,
that.
you tend to say contract kills artists.
I think you need contracts. You need guidelines. Everybody needs guidelines, and when they're, starting music career, you have to have the guidelines. Otherwise, so we have a year to pay, manager pay you pay, artist pay you pay.
Yeah.
So, but then it has to be airtight. Me say, Miss Sandy, the worst contract of my life when I was 20 something, and it was like an 18-year contract. It ended up to be for every option of one single. Those 18 months in between that. And then we had to have 3 singles first before the album. So by that time, that's 5 years gone. And then, and then you have the album. And I was signed to 3 albums. So 3 singles on each album, 18 months in between each of them. Think about it. And my lawyer said, don't sign it. And,
Tree.
What's it?
Yes, it country.
My country.
Yes, it country.
Hey, me really feel me, you know. Okay. The lawyer catch him say, my man sign it. And I mean, so me day. Oh, it's okay, I'm not going anywhere because I was a loyal person. Stupid. And I mean, so go sign it. The sign it, music person me, I didn't like it. It was pop, and I did the first one, got to the top 10 in the charts, and then FN saying, what happened? I said, I've had enough. They told me they'll let me swap and do something else, what I wanted, soul R&B. It didn't happen. Got to the 3rd single, and then they could see I wasn't happy. So I said, I'm leaving. And they said, if you leave, you lose your name, you lose every...
That's what Buddha has always been
I
insisting.
was saying that because they built the name.
Oh, yeah, they built my
Yes,
name. It
they
was
built
the
it.
princess at the time. They just erased me. And
But
then-
what made you sign it? Because as I said, was one management for
Lawyer.
Yeah,
So
you see,
there should be something in the
Say lawyer,
contract.
what do you mean by lawyer?
no, I'm in the sense that I knew I wasn't going anywhere. I knew that, I'm not going to jump from... The thing is, let's put it this way. I didn't need the money. Some artists go into contracts because they need money. I didn't. I was actually self-sufficient. So I really did. So I'm thinking, it's not really about the money for me. I really just love music. I want to be a part of it. Bad decision, but I made it, So, and I think that's why I'm saying I knew I was loyal. I wasn't going to be determined by making money. I just really want to be successful.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
So if they had allowed you
Akiyana.
to do what you wanted to do, would have
Akiyana was nodding when he said
Akiyana.
contrast
Yes.
kill
I would
artists.
never have gone anywhere.
Wow.
Hopefully
we really
say-
need to work together.
Contract.
No, because I like guidelines.
Oh,
It's
me calm me,
Akiyana,
but me.
Also, we artists into me besides.
Yeah.
I'm talking about artists.
Yeah.
Madam host, they are
Yeah.
Me, I strongly believe, say.
No, I heard what they were saying.
Sorry.
Akiyana, I heard what they were saying.
You heard it?
Yeah, they are planning to fornicate.
What's that buy, you know? Me na me say bulldog wa into my ship you too.
Continue.
Me nim say.
Yes, ma'am.
Who can buy one can hello and Jeremy?
Oh, yes, sure.
Now strong. That's why you were gay.
Hello.
Thank you.
What's the most of gay? I know.
Okay, so me nim say contract a killer artist because sometimes we want sign a contract, no matter what contracts we say ebia ye be say amount, but sometimes investors na omo tie tree no or invest 1 2 no ebia omo antumi ampushi ni ye na ankofa omo feel it say oh me nye bio no ma relaxing what you say so ma relaxing no so it's like you need omo ebia anyway they have to approve on this song, they have to shoot a video for you, they have to put promotional plan down for you and you no be me p omo nye say djuma na wo so untumi nye hwe what ho wo twen omo into whilst wo twen omo no wo so time echo into no outsiders I think we will be thinking
what else are you going to do
so now can xylophone
oh patcha David
into what I need to xylophone
patcha I need to xylophone
into patcha what's your relationship with them now?
Oh yeah, so far so good. I've released few songs and minim say.
Minim kasani.
Because
contract kills.
Allah, that was a general comment.
It was a general comment.
I was directing the question to her.
See how we did direct.
So an artist.
Yeah.
Until I maybe say contract no a kumu artist na. Until if you have to speak, maybe you can speak for yourself because so
but I have to ask.
My dear, what's it?
Anyoma.
That look fine then.
You can.
But listen,
I don't know can.
It's coming.
I don't know fan of it.
That look for Ninia.
Ninia.
Aye. Well, young can you matter.
Besides specific questions.
Okay.
Aki, oh, we need.
What true story? Arnold, what true story? No, what true? Say, be a bulldog artist. That's a new artist. What was a bulldog artist just because people say it's story near interesting.
Yeah.
No, besides that, Zalo for them seeing Niniana. Some person a link. No, yes, Ninia.
So, link, Tanameba.
Ninia Ketua. Ninia Penny.
Ninia Penny and I own his alpha.
Akiyana.
It doesn't say that's still running then.
Yes.
What was the list?
Akiyana question will be said no says that a contract kills no. Chromophobia per agreement on paper. Remember? And you will now some make on. But in general terms,
also generalize it.
Yes. On per onim said that you pursue boo. Into on pesa de na be kokra so. Na nka wo ko si down means foundation me see asen not here anyhow. If wo be unu obi be ye adwuma. Na one kasa wo pese protect wo ho. The first thing you want is to sign a contract. That is the only protection that you have. If you're going to work with somebody and you don't have a contract, okay then. Aban kwama wo adwuma, you have your friend saying your employer, you have an appointment letter who will be there. And so I don't even want that conversation.
I strongly agree with you with what you're saying.
Yes.
But in other words, some contracts, when you obey your contracts, are you doing it?
That is what protects you.
Yes, but if
that
you're
is
not
why
doing
you
it,
need
then
it.
you can walk.
Send your bayer, send satisfying the part of agreement now. Then you can hold the person, you can walk out, or you can demand whatever.
Let me be that question. So let's say I have a contract with you, and I'm saying, say, per the contract, we are metra video, no my promotion, now why no number? We see you know that. How would you feel about it? Because you can bring 10 songs, and I'll say
I will keep redoing it because that's my job.
And we can be at it for the rest of your contract.
Too.
Yeah.
But the reason I'm saying that
team top player no who boy bench in the
good. But who's the reason I'm saying that is she kept on saying say if the contractors don't fulfill their end of the bargain, you know, when you give them the job, they can decide the job will encore.
Yeah.
Now you can do a song, you see, and you said you're emotional. Look, you're not the only emotional ones. everybody is emotional. Me believe it. But you're bastardizing the word. So sometimes when you're using it, you want to use it advisedly.
Emotions,
Everybody, everything. Look, every brand is emotional. So, what do a Juma way? Okay, I start to say echo. Yeah, there are two baby say echo. You see any Juma? What do you mean by that?
But while you're in the studio, when you can you say, "Your manager."
Good. But Akiyana point
so
making it
yeah.
Say, we're signed to a label. Label, no, maybe she's supposed to produce 3 albums, 3 singles.
And she signed to one as well.
Yeah. But yeah, first single, no, and I say, Fabisa, no. Now label no channel. So instead of investing in the 2 other singles,
hey.
Exactly. So
and
also sometimes I'm change your direction. It be I say we am person we way. Until when I will perceive me.
I said we
into me into no say me it be am way. Now me person me come I say me pouch from.
It's fine.
A general conversation that we are having.
And then a question is she's just talking.
No, so can I say?
On your master bulldog, a general conversation.
About a creative control, and I'll give you an example. Tama Davido was signed with Sony a couple of years ago. You see, the label has the creative control. Until what artists like I said, you need control over your ability to create.
Yeah.
So when Davido went to Sony, they actually told him what to do on your pop. So the first thing was with Tinashe, American artist, Alpha. And so he went back and renegotiated, said, give me the creative control. And that's how come he came back to Nigeria to do Fall and Fire orders. Yeah. So what artists know, you also need to sit and say, whoa, I don't like the direction the label is taking me. So my main call for renegotiation.
You see, I've always said, I think so we've spoken about it before. I think every artist before you're signed has to have a development deal first. This is where you have to find yourself, just so who you are, the kind of artist you are, the whole etiquette, how to sit, how to speak, how to be an artist. And Sana, you bring a song out. Not saying so be a or say me artist.
Yeah, true.
Oh, now or you know, one-liners. To go. Let me
deal with it.
Why do you think the labels will tell you which direction to go? Why?
Because
you are the host. Control them.
Oh, but she's fine.
Your fan is say, and you'll be on one musical ears. If you're not a big fan of hip hop, on him dance hall. A person will wear hip hop near on a panel, and no person will wear.
Maybe that's why your strength
is.
Before we go next topic, quick one, because a very important about the contracting.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, fine. Also, no, can be about say label no year way now, like or the game and queer. Charlie label no. Why do you think labels drop artists? Because investment no more and they feel say you are not munya. It's you do better chain. 1 year like there's another hot spot or label no so they will concentrate on that artist and leave you. Then they drop you. A lot of artists have been dropped from their labels.
Sometimes,
go ahead.
Sign an artist if they have another artist who is better, but then they want to shelf you. Just so they bring the artist, so nobody else signs you, and then they bring the other artist. That has happened. I'm not saying it's happening in any case, but it does happen.
Kwame Eugene.
Also, Obama in Barcelona. When you are telling to a movie, that's why you need a contract.
Yeah.
Because the contract should give you an exit clause.
Yeah.
So at any point when you want to get out of it, you can move on.
So we see Ghost. He's
Kwame Eugene, Kiddy. Shatawale, Medical, Stoneboy.
Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Shatawale, Miura.
Medical, me, Stoneboy, Omuwo outside the country to tell show. What are your expectations? I said, China de Omunina Omuwo shows, big shows.
I think it's a big deal for Ghana because to have the best of the best out there representing us is huge. I believe and that's why I keep on saying, we need to support in terms of governments. These are ambassadors out there. You know, they are going to push our names. Ochina, Omubia mistake or her. Ghana same nebeka.
Mistake
as in you got 2 bomb or baby or ho, and that's almost can be behind some can. You know, yes, you're from Mudin, but ultimately it's a Ghanaian image, on my identity. You understand what I'm saying? So I think for me it's a huge thing. you know, kudos to them and the team. Yeah, we're hoping that they all win. I understand, say, I mean, Shatter and medical. Yes, medical. I like that.
Let me switch it up. I know you're saying something important. How does it feel like medical being away from you? Do you trust him?
I'm going to be host and all. Okay.
We'll be a simple question. We'll be a simple question.
Wait, or I don't hear what you show.
Oh, I didn't mean to say me
no, you Juman Kwan, you know, Bema dear, and no Ebony. Oh, Bema dear, qua.
Is it? Expectations, no.
Who wants a question? No,
senior.
No, so show the actual.
I don't know so.
There be also be na me host no tie na.
We host. No, na be busa kakra.
Oh.
Kakra.
Next week.
We will say next
Hana.
Wow, busa.
Oh, now you busa.
Yeah, you can ask the host question.
How? You are host. You don't need to answer.
Interactive.
No, don't answer.
You don't need to answer.
Because I already know the answer.
Yes. Oh, I'm feeling very confident. Meaning.
Right.
Yeah, for me, I think say Senabu kind.
Mama.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Hano. A good season, man.
Shada Mumra when him host, yet to Sabam Babi.
This all shit hotel room.
But I'm trying to yes.
I believe say a good season, man. Ghanaian music industry.
Yeah.
Because for a period, almost all, like you said, almost all the top artists, no, Ewa Buche, almost gigs, no.
Yeah.
But you see, artists, no, one of the biggest platform for artists, no, gigs, shows, touring.
Yeah.
And when a Ghanaian artist, no, to me capitalizing on touring. So for these, to see these artists actually playing different, it's not as if they are all playing on one venue.
Yeah.
They're playing at different venues. You understand? It's also a way for them to test their markets and their popularity in these countries.
Yeah.
And for me, I think it's brilliant. I mean, see the apart from the audience, no, the response.
Yeah.
Because Stephanie and Akiyana will tell you, say, crowd response is key when they are on stage. And what we are seeing is the fact that
it depends on who's in the audience.
Exactly.
If they're all just Ghanaians in there, then of course they're going to love them because they know them.
Yeah.
But if international,
but I think there's an admixture of Ghanaian nationals, other African countries, and for me, I think that most especially promoters, no, event promoters now. Ensure say these Ghanaian artists was our platform when also no. They mean sure because you know what they are doing? They're giving these guys money. You understand? They're actually putting some revenue in their pockets.
Hello.
Answer the question. Why the females in this? Wait, no females. Why?
That's another topic for discussion.
Akiyana, what are your expectations?
Oh, you didn't answer the question. Missy, why isn't any females on that event?
And they just say
promoters.
And your two artists when they were outside. I think Minister Fiakran Kasen Edra.
So if America, yes.
Yeah.
No, on this platform.
No, this platform is different. This is just medical.
Show.
You said it like it was a collective.
London.
Indigo. I didn't realize. Okay, I just thought it was like a one show.
They are playing at different
venues. The guys who were going.
Individual.
Got it.
Aki.
Expectations on
shows now, brothers know Omobo outside.
Oh, I know some Omobe kill it definitely, and it's a good initiative because Omokono one Ombenya more exposure, Ombenya sika like yakayeno medical versus Ombeye sika na eba na ija akaime why yanko chill yanko twist.
My boss.
Yeah, so I think that this, like, we are not kind of promoters, no. Promoters na your idea. And yeah, easy.
Yeah, easy, Charlie.
And yeah, easy. And when I make sure a branch of producer Galamsey, no, I said that he has spent about $200,000. It's yeah, easy to get anyway, no. We are probably no one shut down and realize it. Enough sika, yeah.
And this, sorry, not to cut you. Especially the medical and the charter trip is an expensive one.
Yeah.
Because they are flying private.
Right.
And as I speak, your private jet is waiting for you to board.
No, correct.
So that's a huge a huge investment.
So friends, medical and charter show, no. be all this sketches at the end mono. It's big, and I was say it should promote Ghana. What I say, you know, because of social internet, you know, and the social media, no. Bibi kitwe bi no some way here it me way it you know I see about promoters na ba so my ade pa na say na me ka da no Ghana for na mo ho no so no ya mo nkwohwe na mo encourage you omo utumi call abrochire na wote omo ya ade ebi no ya ade pa mo but bi no also like Ghana for na ba no kra no na ninye o ti ase it you know Ghana for no way Obi na dey sika shade we mu and it's going to promote Ghana, it's going to promote our music. Say na dey bia yenya na ye kan say yenya anka ye music na kɔ nanim no. Obi a wo US a wo ho kwan no wakɔ support ye omo.
Na sisi a style a ye hu ye brothers omo bo shows abroad ni David nso wo London sisi but do you think say yeah we are trying to match up with Nigerians compared to Juma yeah, Ghanaian artists, are we catching up? And I still
catching up there. Because see, I mean, let's even use the Kwame Eugene, PD, and Davido. I mean, Davido is playing at the O2 Arena, 20,000 sold out. Our brothers are playing at Indigo. What you say? 2,000. Yeah, you see, Ohio. 300
you know how many people they call to give free tickets to?
That's what someone said.
Oh, don't crowd this all. Sorry. What were you saying?
You saw my free tickets, please.
Free tickets?
Yeah, why?
Indigo.
Artists, we need can they say anything?
Listen, all my free tickets.
Oh, okay.
Are they going to
like all my friend and then you know one my cousin being and my nephew so from so be a friend me say we were on between my 10 tickets.
As in Indigo show no member that
me can Indigo show because usually
that's what they do.
And yeah, that's what they do with the you know.
Okay.
But
last time you said it.
Yeah, I said it. It's reality. You see that?
You said it before.
Yeah. Look, listen. An event organizes success. Yeah. Is to see people there.
Filled auditorium.
Yes,
good.
Of course.
And
that's what I'm saying, that we have to be realistic about these things. You know, the kiss-ass syndrome has to stop and be, let's just speak facts. Because if we're just going, you ain't speaking facts, you be treated ideas and then, you speaking facts and money more a year for Oma who are up and coming. And yes, to who feels that they can match up on it because they are kind of crap. And what? Yeah. Woman free tickets, yes, or you pack because of it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
With what? Mommy.
I disagree with Stephanie.
Mama Stephanie.
Yes. Me disagree totally. Okay? Yeah, to me.
But don't bring me wine. Why?
Say, and just our grapes, you know. Tell me wine.
This whole place will teach you so, mommy.
Why no? I saw you the grapes. The only grapes on them.
Who did teach you so, mommy? Thank you.
Busa wine or white and not red. Busa busa.
Also red. My cousin is
red and not white.
Or red wine, only grapes here red.
We see teach you so, mommy.
Tea, I know.
Yes.
Oh, EPL.
Yeah.
EPL. My brandy at the end.
True.
EPL no meaning say denya Cristiano Ronaldo first match or be goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, EPL no be find a way ma Cristiano Ronaldo a goal.
Yeah.
Send be we are seeing
PR purposes.
Because say Ronaldo buy no.
Wa
goal.
Yeah, on his return.
On his return a friend saying obi attention ni na ebeba ho so me I knew for a fact. We are saying your da body o. Say we are saying team say your da body na kwatinem.
What does it mean?
It means say yen to me betna ha na yen ka say oh kidi nom ne shatawale nom show no kra no if omo cheche free ticket enkrofo anko. We always have to find a way. It is part of it.
I didn't say that.
No, my partner say even if it happens, it is part of it.
And that's what I've said all the time.
It is part of it that we have to make believe.
Yes.
But that's essential. I don't know can we speak the same.
No, obi ho kra because so show no kra no omko no obi amba. Na omo the ticket na cheche ye na nkrofo. We have to share Again, we are acting. This is your better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, acting or wash.
Exactly.
What you say?
Yeah.
And it has to be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and one and Madam Making. Say, and one, the okay, and one okay.
Yeah, yes, what I'm saying is totally different from the Mrs.
Yeah, but no can say.
What's the share call? Well, no, it's totally me.
So Arnold.
Yes, ma'am.
Upatre said.
Was that any minute totally me?
And I yes,
and I think so. I mean, they more experience when it comes to event organization. They can count. What's the most important thing now? Person who as a promoter, because mind you, PR purposes are very key. Because some people show this a chunk of auditorium it goes against you, the promoter, you the artist.
There's no event you are on my free ticket.
Yeah,
no,
but Michael Jackson for Yeshua. Michael Jackson for Yeshua. Obi collapse. Michael Jackson for Michael Jackson for Yeshua. Obi collapse. Na camera jọ. Enti cameraman on ye dey hu se padu we dey collapse enti obi na ho. Ni nyina ka ho. Yes. What you say?
One thing they make
because you know what? Obeton or the better see this one. Obeton I said
interesting. And then I said music na you handle the no ye ba ya nkofo nche da anti
but we're talking about money.
Oh,
you know, say you make money. All I'm saying is
money
a lot of them
make you trim.
Yeah, yes. But that's okay. Until Mika say, "Omuma free ticket." It's not always about money. Until young person, I'll be signing this Obeko. Obeka say, "Oh, I'm going to make money." When they have to give free tickets,
let them think like that. When they get in there, they understand.
No, but that's why we have so many people who want to be artists, and they're so lost.
Yeah, they have to be.
But the reality of what it is to become an artist. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's the same thing. You say we're acting here, right? Now she's saying
that let's tell the people that we are broke. If you're broke, let's
no, that's not what she's saying. She's saying that the young artists, that are coming up, they shouldn't see the Shatawales or Kiddies or the so I'm saying
we are young guy enough in our born Numa. But also coach.
No, but money.
But our partner say even at
no, they all can and no one. I mean, can you be in here? But who?
Our partner say even at Shatawales level or Yeshua or my free ticket.
Yes, and no.
So who are we here? After now, Obano
said
sanity industry. That's how it goes.
It's not like all rosy.
Yeah.
To make you look
it's the same thing you are saying. Means that you are coming from another
side.
We
have to fill the audience. So it's not always about money. I used to do free shows sometimes just so people will get to know I'm around. That's what I'm saying.
A plus. We are even drifting from topic question now. Maybe side.
That's why checking.
Maybe side say.
Check them.
We have an account now, so
compared to Nigeria A plus. Compared to A plus.
Checking.
Compared to Nigeria form. Yeah. Are we matching up? Are we catching up?
Okay, so in terms of what exactly now? Because when it comes to patronage, or when some winning, more numbers. And level
now. Catching up now. Are they catching up?
They are trying.
Yes.
They are trying, but it may take time. It may take your support. It may take investors to actually believe in them to say like promoters. See, more promoters on okay. Let's assemble like 3 or 4 or 5 top-notch Ghanaian artists. Let's take them to the O2 Arena. It's possible, but you induce high level.
No, yes, strike ratio. You're trying in terms of ratio. More population-wise, you're more.
No, see, at this particular moment, maybe a Nigerian artist need to know. Let's even pick their top 3 and top 3. Clearly, you do in terms of relevance, in terms of dominance, in terms of digital sales, in terms almost everything when it comes to musical elements. You do on more level. Let's not kid ourselves. But we are catching up. We are building. We are coming. We are doing. Can I make sure say, being here for young artists to get there? No, first of all, funding. In here, I invest to believe in a certain circle there. Shatawale says Shatawale can do what Davido is doing. Because mind you, artists in be an international deal. None. But Davido has an international deal with Atlantic. Davido has a deal with Sony. Wizkid has it with RCA.
No, they are the international deals. I mean, sometimes when we
speak, I'm talking about recording deals. I'm not talking about.
It will be specific because there are distribution deals.
Distribution,
deal. I'm talking about recording deals.
We all understand what you're saying. For the populace who are listening,
so I'm talking about
yes,
the core recording deal. Yeah, Ghanaian artists be any big, but these guys have it. It's we match or more in any aspect. Maybe a talent, America's okay.
Yeah. Oh, the talent,
yes, you're more in a lot of regards. But
no more, but any day almost equal.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah. But
I mean, it
will take a lot. Listen.
Oh, I make
oh, you A plus. You take pa.
I saw make kind of Nigeria for Modian, almost show them near the
exactly.
It's Moka Shatawale, Moka Medical, Moka Wisako, dear Moka Akiyana, Monka Monson, Papa. But I say, Nigeria for me, yes, near the bedroom. And I want to ask you,
that's exactly no, but it's not entirely true.
Oh, they are entirely true. They are entirely that's what it is.
No, we are lying.
No, there's the show and the business.
Of course, we all know that.
They do well.
It is no brain to say yes, show and business. But you are making it seem as if Nigeria.
No, main cast. I may say a ratio.
Okay,
we are doing very well.
No, I don't have it. I don't.
If you fan the same thing I said. An ego of something that really has no real you're actually wrecking the industry more than you think you're saving it. Ukasi we be not mean say solid and it's not, you're wrecking the industry. Who big you will be up and obi no understand to say you're trying to give me good PR. They just echo team. Not then they stop growing. But the fact is, as an artist, you have to keep growing. It doesn't stop just when you become famous.
What about we saw begin up and encouraging them to grow?
It doesn't. What's the show with what we have right now? Tell me, how does it translated with what we have right now?
When the issue be? Okay. So that's something that will come on. That is what hasn't made you angelic Kijo because you are a very good songwriter. Idea we lack a pair hype. No.
Right now, I choose not to because I do music to love me.
It shouldn't be you. What I'm saying is that
I don't have a PR.
What on your chain? Nigeria for you from saying. Tiwa Savage, you are better songwriter.
You have sex appeal.
You have sex appeal. You are beautiful than all of these people. Idea will lack a hype. Ghana for you. Yes, you say JJ artist.
That's true.
Idea no me Tiwa Savage ne Nigeria for a bakubi otonyo kakraka. You know me the pa.
Tenny.
Yeah. Well, bit me man wage na watonyo. There be tenny then a tenny the be match mami oti we. What you say?
Hype. Buzz.
The difference between tenny and
support.
A Stephanie, a hype. So wunya sa hype ni bia anka wo ko anka barisa anka wo tonyo mo Jupiter. What you say?
Na woni me bia ma tonyo.
Minimum that's what I see so me Jupiter so me be bia tonyo.
Stephanie na exploit here.
Jupiter ni bia see more world another planet. What you say? And you know it is very important say
hype Ghana
have football and me ba nyame fa the crazy yi. Wasan me bobo no na me bobo chen.
Fencing.
Junior Gogo.
Oh no,
what do you mean?
But you say Junior Gogo, Ghana na your best striker, Junior Gogo.
Junior Gogo is best striker.
But no, I'm telling you,
you don't speak way the dead. You can't say that. No, I disagree with you.
Me too, I disagree with you. I say Junior Gogo no asaba.
What is on bobo? It means so. What's your opinion? And then no opinion. Your opinion is bogus. I know case mbasa allow opinion.
But it is bogus.
And you create bogus. Mama come asem.
Okay.
Junior Gogo ne bobo ya mepe. Oni bobo.
Oh, yam pini.
But it's not even fair. The guys.
Hey, JJ Wallace on who here? They can asem. JJ you ku that.
Obi who call from
the guy no dey here no. It be fallacy. Say Junior Gogo.
Anya hwe. Na munim say me say between me Messi.
Order.
But
a good footballer.
Yeah, of course, I agree. Yeah. But your time. But we
order.
Listen to the host.
Listen to the host.
Order.
Listen to the host.
The hype that we gave Junior Gogo, the kind of hype that we gave him, it helped him
we give
it gave him some confidence.
You can pay for it. And I can pay for it if I want to.
No.
I chose not. Oh, you can pay for it.
Check him.
I choose not to. I have the money to do it for me. It's all good.
Akiyana, let's go.
You're not hype.
You're asking.
I said Akiyana.
As I want to baby, I'm from you do trust.
Class radio. Stop on. Mommy, you've been in the industry actually.
Yeah, too long.
Yeah, I'm sure. So Uber observing Yama. Oh, too long. In fact, Uber compare yet to Nigerians. No, would you say yeah they are now still like?
Oh, talents in there. I mean, I see it sometimes. We call these open fencing. Mike, yeah. I mean, who some of these girls? Any some guys. Rap not also to me they are switch off when it comes to that. But if I'm saying vocal ability there, I mean it's there.
Yep.
Susan August, you know, Amaray, was Aduma, you know, they're really good. Others as well. I mean obviously if you're there, you can't, you know, she's off a different level. But there are so many amazing artists out there. Into when it comes to comparable with the Nigerians here, can't about vocal ability there. Oh yes, for sure we're comparable.
The numbers.
When it but the numbers in the annual, I say you know, you're happy your own because happy because you put more money into your new and up and coming artist. It doesn't happen. You're there too much. Whereas everyone's saying not you're there. Who is the car about na musu? Oh, until whereas Nigerian, I think say when they're doing it on me and the phones on me a bit more like.
You can't know master must say and a Ghana for Dawson and Nigeria for Dawson. Why not say and no internet or Ghana? To say we are saying baby, we are saying and don't say that you better baby, you want to bamba in the crew for no million percent.
I think
so we should stop using this population idea. We brought for a day. One room air voice air you should be able to sell music to any human being anywhere. Idea was shorting woman and I will say me and Yanona encouraging and Quarano. Any hype.
No.
One day,
but
you're coming from
a cow, but hype process.
No, it's not like that, Steffi.
It's a hype there. If I want to pay for it, I'll pay for it.
Coming from a no band. To come out, person they almost watch we say Ghana musicians. When you met to Ghana, you can you coming from boys almost what you say. So I'm saying that, say, what the kind of person that you are, the kind of person Akiyana is. You guys, I will say your mom a certain level. And you say, yeah, the veteran TV, so say, Stephen Benson or 20 cars, and then you big cars. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I'm saying.
Something that's not me. They make us so happy idea, making sure say a bit me standing up anywhere in the world.
I didn't
know.
Show business won't.
No, but show business is all about hype.
Of course.
It's all with that hype.
People pay for hype.
Yeah. It's essential.
You see hype, you know what hype? Obibeka say all hype. But our partners say, you see, when you want to hype, you need to hype the talent.
Yeah.
And hype the all year.
Yeah.
Now those other things, maybe all cars and all fear and so on. Those are excesses.
Those are excess. Yes.
Now the only thing we lack, you know, we don't do things deliberately. On Ghana, I say, that Ghana, the whole Ghana. And you know, if you are asleep, if you are asleep, you know when you are asleep, but there's nothing anybody can do better. The Ghana is
maybe feels like high sorry.
We don't do things deliberately. The Nigerians are doing things deliberately. Listen, what's your Davido show way? You should look at the months or they are pushing.
Yeah.
Sure. No.
Yeah.
Months.
Yeah.
I mean, Wizkid has something, I think in Puerto Rico or something, coming up in November. Almost started last year, and you can see it running. Yempe, started January. No,
yeah, but see,
it is about the finance, about investor. No, this can be shared.
That's fine.
Yeah, Ghana high TA. You step in the Canadian no credit. You should add the number one. Now, no question way no more movie. They be room. A movie be bush. because easy so we can move obi no obi the gate say for camera be the them no try yanga say ne da TV ne 84 inch it no baby no come room they be my ground
it's a script so much bush on mutual bush
and you miss one everything guy is
I'm trust script come try to room because budget wo muti budget wo budget o room set no ohia nya bodre aso be kan kura we can film wo room
yeah but script is a room
fine no room there so ka ho but me patch say the reason why to opt for no na say go person mo be o gate about the camera be ginem. But Nigeria need now work say for months. The people put money in it.
Yes.
The people, the investor no or onim like or tiadian or yenase. Hano
no you obenya
scan ba. Hano discussion be kura na. Akwa na wo discan ma no. Yen yesuban ye o hwe me say me debia me ko YouTube won. Na ko hwe kwa me nkroma funeral. E wo YouTube ya hwe. Oda da ka tiam e de ne ko. Ono si akoso modam no bibia. Yesuban ye. Wo discan ma we akokwa movie no. Ono abesa Charlie, the guy get money. Hey, but what did they do? Nipa na 192 is kafono mum person mum. Yes. Ghana ni. Yeah. Papa omo ye ni papa 5 pen here. Yeah, sorry. You can put yourself in the fight. But
that culture needs to stop.
Of course, if it doesn't stop, nothing will work.
Yeah.
That's why I choose not to, go up to the level over here as Oka say I should, because it want me. It won't make me money because royalties I want to be, but then more offensive, more artists no. Sometimes no. You be an A straightforward. Intimidation come over here. After me who ne man didn't go near me, man. Everyone saying.
Samini.
I control the show. Because they do know.
My friend.
Sorry, why?
Control the show.
No, send a bulldog about excess hype. No, shade in here. I think see, industry near woman is all about the attention. Hype, the other meaning attention. So when your attention, then what's the point?
Yeah.
Every entertainer be in your attention. We are musician and we hear attention because you need to fixate that attention to yourself and the product crowd will sell. Same for the movie star. Same for the movie producer. When you have attention to fixate on the movie at all time. Now the excess attention I must say or hype I must say comes into play. For example, Davido show your Hakobe. In as much as a promoting show or say excess hype. Guess what he did? You remember saying or say or per 6 pack within
exercise.
Excess.
Samsung hype.
Do you understand?
Samsung was what leak. They buy 200
so that excess hype it's key. Adding to the normal hype.
Jesus by hype so over. What is it?
Ghanaian artists no omo nyesa nyama we ana.
Una say when MDK is atawari dem we say.
And the first step la hype, or your hype or take here.
And hype.
Then
when you now 50 years.
Into maybe na asem na maybe say no me patch say
and I mean asem na maybe say the one
to maybe say
I was pranking my husband.
Me na maybe question and
what do you mean you're pranking my husband?
Maybe say question.
What kind of hype is that?
Was it hype? And I was but no to for be
Rocky down it. Rocky down it.
And just what
kind of nonsense hype was that?
Can you imagine? Rocky down the sea. Musicians are more important than politicians.
Yes, that is people politicians.
A plus, me patroness 30 flows.
Oh yes, very true.
A plus.
Who is a politician?
You are one, right?
Yeah, dictionary meaning.
Musicians are more important than politicians. If you are so be more important, you will be. I did be a here. And I disagree with him. So will be more important than Obi.
Maybe I was saying it in the context.
Yeah, it depends on at the cry. Yeah. Any Obi here at that moment.
Yep.
Like I said, Obi are more important in the country. Now when on the here, gardener no here, trotro driver no here. And you want to make a trotro driver for call a strike on mobile station. Who would be on my here? So if you say it will be more important, that's why I disagree. Everybody is equally important.
Hello.
Sweetheart, me patch on can't show myself bring me wine, Mike.
Me patch me producer.
We regret
white and not red.
Because of kind of red, right?
Me patch be online so.
Because my chance here, check.
We just sweet one and a normal.
No more.
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hi.
What's up?
Cool, how far?
Charlie, how do you? Very happy. We need some more. We did try buy some 1 or 2.
Did they try buy some 1 or 2? Oh, what did they buy this evening? Hey.
I do some small shopping for tonight. I think tonight we get these. So we did try wrap up for the things. Yeah, but you.
Who they talk?
One done.
Hey!
Why do you want to? Hey, mommy.
One done, DTB, yo. DTB. It's
DTB for life.
Hey,
Mommy,
this surprise there.
Pardon?
This surprise there, it shocked me, oh.
No, I mean, I don't say you want to quit, so everything like that will happen. Make it like that. Don't see her like that, too.
No, see, I'm like that, bad. I bet A+, they talk to you.
Wale.
Oh, he doesn't like me.
One done. A+, they talk to you.
Yeah.
What's up?
He doesn't like me. We could we just do the job for America here for him.
I beg. How do you call him? As you watch the show for Facebook. That the WhatsApp you say watch. You watch.
No, I don't want you. They were just trying to say.
No, we did United Show. We did United Showbiz. We did United Showbiz right now. Where we they talk to you.
Oh wow! So I'm live on TV.
No. You are talking on TV.
I'm talking rather. Something go for.
Then I know they insult you.
They lie.
I know. I like the way now you repented and I love you.
I love you too. I love you too.
Well, if you kiss them like.
And I know. Abraham, what you do, I want to tell you this. I buy $1,000 shoe now.
One done. DTB.
DTV.
Where's medical?
Sorry.
One done.
I just want to say thank you for calling us, and we love you for the support. And
we love you
money
too.
to give me to a chopper. So I beg tough for that next say my account, make it just fill up for me with beg.
I go tell him. But one dog, I go like ask you some 1 or 2 questions. How is the show going?
Well, so far we are in DC now, and it's looking good because Ohio, everybody come, they look good, and the support is massive, and I can see that Ghana music has a future. So
Right.
all I can say is, everybody has to support us.
The private jet and all. Charlie, big ups.
Man, mommy, don't pretend. You signed the contract for us for the private jet, so don't pretend, please. You know about it.
DTV, where's medical? I would like to talk to medical.
He's here. Speak to medical.
Rapper, medical.
My love, what one?
Hey, please, I'm a host. My name is Makafui. How are you doing, rapper medical?
Please, I'm good. I'm just chilling. No, right now I'm in the United States, so I'll change my accent a little bit. When I come back to Ghana, I'll sit back the tree.
I watch Showbiz. So me and Kasano minti bro for intim Pacho. Yeah, Ratchy side. Why? How is the show going? Hey,
I'm going to tell you this. I'm in America. Yeah, I'm show. To see you will DC. Atlanta, Ohio. Yeah, the pa. it's not in New York. You bet you any pa. You bet time also pa. You try also happy. Some of them are more better than you are.
Now more expectations no sway for tomorrow's show. No.
Tickets no nyame don't mean I sold out. You understand? I remember my fans na ba ni nyina ya die ni.
Yeah. Me who was son or online, Charlie. Enya sem kitwa.
No ma who say you better go for the say Ghanaian musicians they deserve some life, you understand? You don't have to be, a different country, be in a different country and so that when your treatment be, you understand? So we are fighting for a cause. We are doing this for everybody. Understand? Anybody, we are fighting for a cause.
DTV.
Island, Island where?
Na me pacho yewa UTV show no so live and colored na island wo fie ne ho ye. Okay. My friend pa o kwa fe na no ma me why. Me pacho mo any last words ma mo amuhwe mu ni mo fans no e wo Ghana cause
first of all me da obi bia se obi awo dem was here obi a botie or share style bia social media be bia ye do bia se most support here na mo pa mo kai won pa bo ye wa kwento enwe de na nya men kai ho na bibia nko fine
me pa show you ene me da na Shatawale so any last word from him
Shatawale de no you say oye Snapchat ono ye guy I told you something guy
okay ene pa show me da say ye be share
because someone said me down pa me feel pa I mean now university is coming up so I love it.
Okay, that was a quick one.
Yeah.
A quick one?
Very romantic.
I mean, that went on like forever.
Yeah,
Can I have my husband on the line too?
Yeah, same.
when you are hosting.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm here.
No, who host your husband about?
No.
So, A plus na ye bon come obi answer na call no. Not true.
No, I know that.
No, we not about politicians.
No, about politicians. Like I said, we are who here.
Okay.
So I disagree with that.
All right. So let's understand exactly what he said. So we Google at the end.
And me go break akran remember.
No problem.
Okay. So we're gonna go on a short break. Pacho. Ye teni unkakra aba. Me nko bibia.
two. Hello, two. You're straight.
Me mamu akwaba. Your next topic I ever discuss it. Yeah. Arnold.
Okay, so now you Rocky Dawuni asamo kai.
Debbie.
Oh, you feel?
You feel. Okay. Any.
Okay, so now me person because Stephanie.
Yes.
So I say musicians are more important than politicians because
yes.
musicians are the heartbeat of the people. Musicians bring the story of our people to others. Politicians are here for 4 years and they are gone. With musicians, their music stays forever. And then he went on to say, musicians are investments for the future. Politicians are temporal investments. So exactly this context of the cancer.
Yeah.
And they're in
yeah. For me, me sure say the wedding no, and I say, I'm not so church as same. And I
out
yeah. Because probably could have said musicians are well loved or appreciated more than politicians. But to say they are more important than politicians, no. Because you see, in say musicians have a lot of influence. I'm following doors, I'm more clouds. But the politicians bet me 4 years now, they impacting musicians' life forever. We say almost every time because the industry, engineer, and then government, and support, and they've not built the industry to a certain point. Artists and entertainers in the brain. Who is responsible for that? The politician. So yes, the politician will be 4 years cool, but decisions be or taking, policies be or enacting, and the Kenya are affecting musicians from now till. So you cannot say musicians are more important than politician. Because so other countries are maybe almost system no any structures no air papa no. A politician so now the musician is enjoying from policies papa be politician no to see an structure be a come. So you cannot sit and say musician no more important than the politician. Because so a 1 year crown a politician be buy into power. Obetimi could affect you positively or negatively. For me, I thought say the wedding like a son kakra. If you are well loved, appreciated, and all that stuff. But politician extremely important as well.
Okay.
Aki. With what he said, me feel is say because like A+ kind, everybody's important. What you say. The way I make a good one, my musical field, I'm important. The way I'm a politician is also a good one, field, no, also important because you're not so young or mine, no, and here, Mr. Sonia, may the entertaining cofono, and here. So that's the little I have to say about that. Yeah,
Mama Steph.
Really, I think I'm very important. No media go. No, yes, I mean that. I think the general consensus is, everybody's important. It will be our job to do, and if you do it well, obviously, and it has an impact on somebody's life. Music, dear, it impacts people's lives, and a politician impacts people's lives, And I think they're both equally as important. But I think I know what he was trying to say, and it's not, how it came out. Yeah, they know kind of. I said no, Kase. We're always here, and we're always impacting people's life. But politicians so mobile, for years. But that's all.
That is not right.
Well, it will be on opinions. I mean, what's right or wrong?
It's a matter of opinion. If you say you're always here, you're always. But the politician is always here.
He isn't. I've been back for 4 years. If you're an individual. If you're okay, yes, I think the intention was not how it came across. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not determining his intentions, but how I read it, seems valid for him. And if it is for him, you can't diminish somebody or kind of doing. I don't like this. Will be a right to will be our opinion. Judgments are different.
We have a lot of respect for him. And we love
I don't even know who it is though. And make us
Rocky Dawuni.
Oh, Rocky. Oh, I love Rocky. Rocky is such an intelligent guy.
We're just dealing with
he's ridiculously intelligent. I mean, probably just we're just interpreting it however, but I think he knew what he was talking about. Yeah.
Misu Menini Nyajimba, I get web baby person the idea. So you look at an icon like Bob Marley, and you ask the time all raining, I mean, the politicians at the time no more here. And the Bob Marley is dead, but he's still here.
And Abraham Lincoln, you who you know.
Oh, me can't environment.
Hey, plus, when was the last time you had a yipa? Or we serviced you properly?
When you say
like a good service.
Service,
as in like.
As in what?
As in service. Clean you out.
Like detox.
Cleaning service.
You know what I'm talking about. I want to
no, that's a side issue. Yeah, no, I
can't say later.
But so based
I'm a happily married man, so
I'm
not like Arnold.
Okay, that's
but now I think that your person canon.
Yeah.
He didn't find his words well. You know, but if he says maybe influence on the people, I can go to that extent and agree with him, because the influence that the musician has outweighs what the politician has in terms of identification with the people. That's your opinion, because you yourself, and if I want to use you as an example, in whatever 208 or whatever, before the current president will mount a stage, you and your people brought the people to him.
So because of that, we are more relevant or important than the president.
Did I say that? That's what I've said.
And one I'm a service.
And make us influence among.
Yeah.
Because what you deliver, let's say the politician might be in the office. If you take it decisions.
But politician will power and a musician will influence.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Because who say musicians more savvy music.
Musicians have power too.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, almost savvy music, but it doesn't affect.
And once I must stop each show for 10 minutes to have a conversation for you know that's his power. And I remember.
But say politician, musician important, politician there be no there.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, Arnold.
Yes.
I think this week Moisha trendy left and right.
I saw Statifi Mama Stephanie.
Hey me.
Mr. So maybe I
Statifi man.
Okay. And Aki. So who Moisha trends no.
I asked him my chance on something like that.
What chance did they say winning? Only myself no. What do you have to say about Nieko Sunyana?
I feel like obeying the phone and friendly same. You know, like I don't want to say much, but I feel like the phone and friendly same now. Whatever thing that is going on, it's like or revealing a lot of things that shouldn't be out there. You know, there should be some kind of privacy. What you say? I don't believe in exposing people. What you say? And you know what what she's going through, I believe she needs to.
Hopefully, so occur through something.
I don't know. But says you see, or say what sakra. Internet sawa sakra. I feel like sakra na wa sakra no. You just say who will be we be can what friendly panel in private na ebi awaka. Actually ni panel but what the betu just na say who guni panel any mass kakra enye.
Tianka wo feel someone in phone.
That's what I feel for some time.
For some time.
Yeah.
For how long?
And they mean to me sure.
Na ono ankasan so e. Omoji phone na ono ankasan so e.
And they mean to me can't be brave about that, but me Jane say omoji phone for some time.
People say wa border man.
That be mama class but
na yenje obi kuta phone wo say yenje.
No, what we said there are some say obi you frustrate me say me frustrated.
Your mental health issue. It's always just
say me frustrated now me depressed and I say bibi now me posti near ma and say me post.
And
say me manager me phone. Oh no me can't so here but I'm just giving an example.
Yes. So the reason why you think that her phone should be taken is that she's frustrated and she's depressed.
No
because of or casa because of nyama.
Oh yeah no.
Posting. So see and yes on posting nyama.
No first no you cannot mention that but what is making her do that?
What is making her do that? They mean to.
And no see
only one there no see any phone.
Na say o posti bibia yes somewhere it's making
what dream then
meaning Now what possible Bibina is making me look some way, it's making other people look some way. I think it's unfair.
Right.
What's your saying?
And then when you are anod
Steffi.
That truck on for one step.
Very much. Okay. I have to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I don't follow her into me. What's happening?
Okay, and remember, I know.
White. Okay.
But the only thing I can say is sometimes when fat enters the bloodstream, it can cause a little bit of. I'm just saying. When fat enters the bloodstream. Fat say fat cells no. To me enter bloodstream one. Me make cancer. I mean Ever say
no.
F-A-T. When fat enters obi bloodstream, sometimes it to me call places where a bit to me create some kind of chemical imbalance. So I say, Baba Becca crazy. Monte
Debbie,
me can be on
chemical imbalance.
Fat I enter Muesha bloodstream, she said, and I want the chemicals now imbalance.
Did I say about No, me can't. Me say something. Me mouth this different analogies. But the story, I don't know.
Okay, what the any anod on story now.
Not just say we are saying me a different one. Someone kind of straight. Me in a fat enter bloodstream.
What if they are funny? So I'm listening to Akiyana.
Yeah.
And I see engine phone thing say. Yeah. But you remember say some time ago the same Moisha a post to say Hajia for will be a star blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But yes, I post no because
it was a positive post.
What is one they are mope?
The same
no, we are pushing positivity.
The same lady.
I think
a post about Hajia for so Hajia you be a star in future blah blah. The likes of Akiyana and the near causing near pandemonium. Take your phone, seek help. They didn't say anything.
Oh,
Anod.
Yes,
Anod.
Yes,
I totally disagree with you.
Oh, that's me.
So we, it's only my own way.
The fact that somebody can't make decisions doesn't mean the person can't calculate.
No, Debbie.
He's not point.
No, I somehow can't come. No, you had me, but person say
yes.
The fact say, Obi in your good in decision making because ABR will destroy it be affecting the frontal cortex, no. And just any parent to me, until now Obi or how be you say, aku your more than mona mobile. Which you saw Kasa. Obeka say, wait, I'm coming. Which you mona mobile. Obeka say, oh. On more than more, that be agreeing a very huge machine, and to one place can be affected, but another place will be working.
So you are saying, say, for me, I'm thinking, say,
somebody tell me what we're talking about.
Stephanie is totally lost.
So Moisha, you know Moisha,
why born again?
Why born again?
Oh, hey.
And in recent times, why not a bit post to? Some time ago, like I'm saying, we posted about Hajia for us. Hajia will be a star, blah 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 blah. And a couple of days ago,
prediction, Anna.
Maybe I don't know. A post or
prophecy.
Yeah, but something like a prophecy.
Hey, into a prophet. Okay.
Story now.
No, I'm just trying to process it. That's all.
And a couple of days ago, somebody posted about some form of an apology to Sandra Kobia.
Oh, all right.
And also, she's apologized and said, "Okay, almost spreading rumors about Sandra saying the boy drugs but with jail and all that stuff, blah 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 blah." And then almost everybody's on a case.
So Okaka say Sandra
or you're part of almost spreading, and correct me if I'm wrong. You're part of almost spreading the rumors, not say Sandra, the boy with jail but no boy in drugs.
Into the intro.
I don't know.
But so I apologize and the intro.
Question.
Or maybe a truth. But now it says and you're not saying yes.
Also Oka say no crystal.
There be
on just let comments no outro and no was screen no so.
Oh okay.
Under Sandra Kobia page no.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's not actually saying. She's not actually saying. She's not actually saying so the intro. Or sorry, so kind.
Okay,
Sandra, I'm very sorry for telling people you had a boyfriend that was in jail for drugs, and I also heard it from people, and I never said it to make you look bad. Everyone talks about everyone in our industry, and I know you've also spoken about me and laughed at my fake designers, and I know you love me because God brought, hey, backhanded idea, because God brought you into my life, and you will marry my uncle, huh? And you two will love each other, and no one will ever cheat on their partners. And I will pray for God to protect your marriage, and God will provide for you and my uncle. You will go back to being a lawyer, and you will defend prisoners, and I will take people out of jail by the help of God Almighty, and I will help many prostitutes to find a job, and they will love us because we both date men for money. And I will defend you because you're my law. Okay, you know, I'll say the no crow, but for sorry. I can't.
It's about that was the comment. We shall throw or so would you say right say on throw sir?
I know can feelings and Adam Kohano say why? Any feelings? Yeah. Any feelings no can. Na mo se maninka. Also I saw so kan waka. Inti. Money ne konsa why? Mo wish Ampacho keep saying it why. Now hunto.
Okay. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? What's the normal first one? A prophecy. So why are you not taking this one too as a prophecy?
And mommy, sorry, me back.
Also,
and that's not the only first commenter. Why? I think last week.
Fela me pacho. Asa mo mian kan straight. Munya na mo de na mo na.
Okay, kan straight.
Asa mo mian kan straight. Yeah. Yeah. Aboda mo. Me pesa me kira de bi mu.
Baba na ko be ka se man ka me sorry.
Me ka so me yen nyina ti he aboda mu. Nim he yen nyina ye ti he. Yen nyina obi awo a certain form of mental
disorder.
Yes.
Me number one.
I dream we are
obi awo a certain form so take mental health to na obi mu kase to ho a yen nyina obi awo but say wo de no enya ekose trader na ba bontin a oh na say e affect other people and nkofo adwen abaso mo che ohia help
okay
say enya bro a certain as ensan obi anom nsan but wonum cross some level dia obi ehun say wabo
yeah
why you born again also ohia help
me pa che born again
I can't kind of cry ono an ka send the crow speaking at you
me pa che o
also ohia help
me pa che munya abotre ayi ohia moa
me pacho moa ben
moa in terms of counseling na ade ba ko a entumi ma nipa won achieve ade bi opese oye it's when you make it like a event me na me nom jot won me ja jot no man kan chiro bia me na me de me ho na me nom jot na mum say me read me jai so age say me be announcement say dia me jai obi onom jot ye be ifo wonom jot a won ko heaven me na me jai usu pa ja upa no o ti ase udi ono mensan wan onim but wunya yes opese o yes me de my born again no and dan na me yes and na nyame som na to me buru so adu ba bia na asa akom tirim enna nyankopon so
nyame sem on that thing
enna nyankopon so yes na man nkofo be bre sum nyankopon amane amehunu onya problem pe no de ho akowura asori dem asori dem won nkofo be bre o problem no de akogina ho that is the only hope yare nipa no yare yare
what is this man say
hey monsieur yare
mo isele Auntie Stephanie on preach prophesy upa gidi upa meeting I see the person will become a lawyer marry their uncle they will love each other
so nipa na say me catch me say me kan Facebook say Dr. Baumia ye to aba onya 30% no na ne nkofo bi aba no nam so mo magimegimi mum pe no kra wo wi ase na botre me ba o simpacho wai mum pe se asem obi odo wo no won on obe ka asem no se na eti a kire wo nipa no hiamoa mum yenka
I don't know Marisha but from what I'm reading I'm only judging from what I'm reading what I'm reading is not somebody who's mad or can asem say whether it's madness or not no and yet or can asem wa can wie Who say madness?
I say no kind into no madness. No, me say
other things.
When I'm mobile to me, can some wood in a chira. Because I go on more than and I say we are more than that be agreeing here, Gumasa. Agreeing a Gumayano.
Listen, on social media, we could have built how to do a blow. Madness.
A kind of about them. What we do the big social media. Oh, what them war.
I am about them.
Hey, about them. Now, maybe they were. What's what they are? Who they are? But the minute here, who are not? Who they are? But the minute here, as I said, no one can.
I said anything.
I said the same.
Yeah.
I'm passing across nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The patch then now be kafa Moisha.
Oh. The count also host.
Me mum dear, me seriously. Look how positive no be ankasa.
Positive no prophesize now.
Yeah. Nothing is what prophesy.
Me who post because Mami AC.
Yeah.
I think Takra Diga also.
Honestly, exactly.
Prophecy.
What I say?
Manu said,
you see, but a bear sound and copy and quantity day. I say, we are some, Akiyana, so we so. It's like personality be our bone, you didn't know. I said, the sympathizers and the war wishes be on
their content.
The only problem I have is this should have been a phone call.
That's one for the others. That we have to come. We all follow men for money. And if I can follow,
we all sleep with men for money.
Nonsense.
I feel like the context of the message should have just been a phone call.
What's wrong with sleeping with a man for money?
When would we another tier?
It's a job.
No, when we another tier? Shatawale. The way you spoke about Jakiapia, it was not right. Yeah. You all sleep with men for money, it will be a cancer, right? Who be cancer their prophecy? Who be cancer will be sleep with men for money, their prophecy. Chatawale, the Jakiapia,
you won't take the thank you. Obi and cancer prophecy.
That's
why doing a prophecy or can prophet.
I want to say about my uncle.
I
prediction.
Is it Arnold?
Yeah, I'm going to be new.
I accept it. On 6:30 a drone.
Oh, okay.
I'll 6 off.
On 5. Yeah.
Me patcho.
Me asemi dey me hu so. But I say abna kokwa asem no. Me hu say make am but.
I say we are different issues.
Enwa bi ni eni edidi. Enwa bi ani edidi no. What you say?
No, but wait, Moisha oye Christian you can say renowned Christian, so renewed Christian.
I mean, that before sir episode.
Born again Christian.
Yeah.
Ah, no kasa jitum say massacre.
Yeah.
And now or take it time off social media and now we're back. We're back no. We started with prophecies.
But said before obehu nyame no. Onya episode bi.
Yeah.
And she said sa episode no na mustila ebe dey. And say oye
episode be no yan.
So you say onya adwemu yare kakra ono nanti ni ade.
Oh, spirit.
Nipa ne family be release the statement that allow her to be young money.
I don't know why you nim to say who nim asem. Why you nim to say asem I can. I'm
episode. She had a series of episodes. So which
I'm
one
saying the madness, the mad episode. Because we saw on social media say
let me tell you, when somebody is actually Obi go crazy, I never become Obi go crazy on making things up in their head. They reveal what they know and what the truth. It might be exaggerated, but
you just say what you're saying.
Madness is it's a form of, sometimes we reveal things about yourself and things. Oh, you don't know all kind of thing. She didn't make catch yourself. What's it madness?
Okay.
But madness does not reveal falsehood. It reveals the truth. Into the Obekano, not John is not doing Juma and all did intro.
And I say,
not doing any
about that with General criminal cars in your block traffic. With Bian Kobian, but with Jammedo. What I say? Hey, what bottom only who say yes. Ojina kwana mede. But what else we date where we sleep with men for women they say that they sleep.
It's maybe all kind of stuff. She didn't make it up in her head. So otherwise Kobeka say asem so be obi fufuro din ana meboa. Wa kan asem we unso say odin to I don't know.
So from what you are saying, all truth meboa, it means or a mad into the
yes, obi o reveal what she wants to say.
Me kase ohun unzo nya asa episode e bia na
Because ya wo ka episode now for the sake of
Adrimu yare episode Adrimu yare episode eh
okay
oh Charlie Adam me po na me ni masem we ana
minimum but
okay obe yare kakra
right
ye hu so ni na blog factory bi ni oni na videos bi and also odi ni no
video now so handsome
auntie
them pacho producer or I said be kwa na organ na make asem we
boom pacho me
enti me we fit dey person me kan
say no one blog factory bi
na ye ni ba fie say oyare na your money time no healing you and the one who sat here I think yourself and Halifax went through the family statement muka say mumma girl ni healing woman inti wako healing aba me bo asana muka sisia ana anya nu na muka
me pacho no na ko bai
okay inti say wa healing aba and the oka ni de enye asembia efa ebi oka nokre there be away prophecy.
No, also because Mamunda non can asem.
Prophecy.
Inti.
Ebi oka say oni Sandra no be kwakoda.
Oh, one ready when what?
Do they sleep or they will sleep?
Or say at the end, you know, or say they used to sleep with men for money or cancer mark at the last bit, no. But there were so many backhanded offense saying, I'm sorry, but you're a slut kind of thing going. It was like
I didn't even know about me. I want to try and get
at the last bit, you know.
I had no clear.
Oh yes. Or say you will go back to being a lawyer. You will defend prisoners, and I will take people out of jail by the help of God Almighty, and I will help many prostitutes to find a job. Unsa is a job.
Yes.
And they will love us because we both date men for money. And I will defend you because you are my in-law.
Future said no.
No,
present.
Because we both date men for money.
Abia is in the present future.
In the statement, not say I'll make you go back being a
lawyer.
A lawyer.
She's already
still
that's
or a lawyer now. On your lawyer.
Maybe she is.
No, but how does somebody even stop being a lawyer?
Yeah.
And maybe she's
you can stop being a lawyer.
Or I don't know.
No,
if you are not active, if you are a lawyer, you have been called to the bar and you are a lawyer, you are a lawyer.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, she meant practicing.
There's too much ambiguity in the statement.
Jen Pa Namufi said can be done.
I just think there's nothing wrong with it. She's just saying, you know, whether it's true or false, only the two of them know. We shouldn't judge Sandra and we shouldn't judge the other woman. And Nukre, it doesn't matter. I don't think any less of Sandra just because she said she used to date men for money. Listen, it doesn't matter. I mean, people have their opinions and people have done certain things they're probably ashamed of, and it doesn't matter. I'm not going to think of any differently of her. No. And if somebody wants to, it's fine.
I think we should pray for her as we pray for Russia and Ukraine.
Why that?
Because it's a world war assembly, of course. World war.
Boo. I would say, and that's already a different level.
Send me to me the number. Me fast 7:30. So saying I have a
world war.
The Omubabe no. Oh, you are exposing her. And yeah.
But does Sandra care? Is she okay? She's fine, right?
Yeah, but she responded, say, she should get off social media and seek help.
Well, I mean, she's also said her piece, and probably that's true. So.
Hey.
Aki say engine the phone.
Engine the phone.
Now we back there.
The one
So
kasa
that
na.
maybe the mission say be be revealing more private things.
Oh,
So then it means that you all can no credit.
Aki,
Right?
Aki, enyoma nkofo be reveal no wonim enyoma be reveal ni nyina wo YouTube. Then pan over can be wa Ghana half obi hu abeye den. Enyoma ni nyina ya ka. Na nse meti obi ka kwaku bofo na agra dan bibia obeka bia ya ka wo YouTube. Me kwa na nse pese me bibi no mka foforo. Because me de no maka ni nyina asa. Bi ni obi. On reveal
me Charles Sandra nso ni reply no.
Get a social
screen no so.
We all need help. Man, you know.
Born again, when this a we you no for say.
We
What
old
you
picture.
Oh, why?
Old pictures.
That because oh yeah, born again, why you no for say. Come on, mom.
Show.
And this all any sir. One year be.
Born again if I know for.
Go say.
Born again if I know for.
That be no for your fan kwa so dem. We
What can I say?
Sorry.
Nti obekọ so dem won twitwa ni nufu ntu fie on na zongo.
on chat that is.
Enti kasa uza no for we van kwa so dem na.
O da mo de ni nyana nko yi.
Mommy. Hey. Mommy.
Let me catch you about them now different level.
I'll get to miss on no.
Secrets. I think say we are want to know secrets for you looking this young.
First of all, how old is she?
Can I? Maybe 54. Oh yeah, 54. Really so me. Wow. I love the fact say I'm get me and you know me so say my catch will be amazing.
Wow.
Extremely beautiful.
So 50
secrets name.
It's just happy, you know, just being free. You know, I'm positive. You know, and first thing, speak your mind, be happy, and rich.
Allow the woman to answer.
No, I just love life, and I live it every moment for every moment. I don't think much about anything. I do what I want, when I want, how I want, and me the type of person I say me feel such a say me true bia say me bia. Oh, me feel say obey me respect her. I need to earn it. Oh, to me, I think ni na free your mind.
Oh, you go free open make you watch.
Ni na free your mind as a person. Being open and not caring. I don't mind being judged. I don't mind, you know,
yeah.
So me,
I'm living free life.
Just free life, be happy and love people. Me, I love people. So me fan near man me so.
Right.
Because who didn't show more, you know, a show on the wrinkles on your face. Tools and money be on my name. I know I say, why?
Cameraman or kwa sorry ben.
I don't know any be kwa sorry.
Any
Ninyam sumu nkoyi.
Why?
Cameraman no.
It's so good. Come on, na me now until.
On fanto bo bi mu na me hwa de be am tena se me hwa dan ye we.
Me need cellulite to Uber here said there's no cellulite anywhere. Need na hard work.
Me pass any Mama Steph. Any form of plastic surgery.
Me, Akiyana. No, the only surgery I've had is saying when I had a double mastectomy. I went through cancer. Until, you know, I had to have my breast removed and then reconstructed. Until, no, surgery ankasa to enhance me ankasa, never. There isn't any part of me that's had surgery. Wow. At all, not one. Not a cut on my face, nowhere.
Strictly workout.
Strictly hard work. You don't get these muscles by going under fencing surgery.
The knife.
I mean, you know, a bit here too. Me, I like my two where it is. Exactly. Squats and arming and nice lifted ass, so it's perfectly formed, as I said.
And I was sorry, also say
say yes.
Me pacho.
Upe so she on.
A+.
Oh, maybe some me be said the body no. She say the body no so you do fella.
Yeah, so no, I work hard. I love work and working out.
And our body knows you're firm.
Minimum, very, yes.
Yeah, very firm, like very firm.
Allow.
Yes.
Very firm, very firm. Yeah. Very firm. Yeah, very firm.
Secret to long-lasting marriage.
Oh, long-lasting marriage is trust, love, and honesty. Oh, I never had anything from my husband. If me who Mona care so much about sex in Yamasa, but if I see somebody I know him, I felt like, you know, I'll say it, but my catch and so say, don't you think it's hard? Make us meaning that dear, but it would just be. I want to be honest about it. Me see it. Oh, that's why I like to have honest conversations with young people. Be free. Yeah, you must see too much. Oh, and my husband understands me. I've been with him 33 years.
Wow.
And 33 years, 5 children, and I'm going to be a grandmother very soon.
I think.
Yeah, that's.
I know the year catching something maybe more for baby. I know.
Forget this.
So I love. If I'm saying family, I love being close to my children. Me and I are very, very close. We do the same thing. We play basketball. More basketball court with me, and we always get together and we play games together. You know, we have a lot of fun. I think Nini now brought to keep a family together. Of course, there's some trials. Listen, not everything you see on social media is always perfect. Right. We do have our moments, but the thing with me is that me was some kind. Me both na make a channel. Me kind of straight. I have to forget about it because me shame me more and it causes problems. Inti and you know inti me kunim say me problem I make action me no be kind of honeywa me feel I walk away I make us okay let's go and have a drink and let's have sex, you know, one or the other, whichever comes first. And that's I'll give you a hand job or a blow job, either one.
But you know sorry
no
better me bizarre me
patch on to me now Mama Steffi are the Ghanaian female artists no.
Oh God, yes. I mean, yes, almost grafted. I think so. We need support, you know, any problem, no. And female artists don't get as much support as the male artists. And I tried to help, but unfortunately, no, it didn't work for me because it was about the same time I had cancer, no. Until me call back to England, you know. Everything fell by the wayside, and I was very disappointed because I spent a lot of money starting a school called Benson Entertainment Production Institute, and I needed support from people who were like-minded to help make it work. I found a guy from America called Duet, and he was running the school. He went back to New York to sort the name out. Oh, me wo abrochani friend said akwani. So everything fell by the wayside, and I wasn't here because I was going through chemotherapy and surgeries and whatnot. Otherwise, this school, honestly, my plans for it was unbelievable. I'd set up a whole studio, so you saw it. It was beautiful. I mean, it wasn't anything that wasn't there. I had cameras, I had a wonderful studio, and all the equipment that the kids needed to learn BB, because I feel say every musician, every singer should learn one instrument. You have to. It's important. Piano, and flute, clarinet, guitar, just basic. So now, so you know how to just put something to you know, to give to somebody to be able to project it, to know what key you sing in. Even some artists key so what key is it?
F sharp
comes with developments.
Many artists be more beside the key or to F sharp.
I'll say F sharp.
Yeah, me but okay bisa. Papi other partner no kill it. Besides say I see F sharp. I see sharp ben here.
So so I think it's really important. So if I could go back and do it again there, I will do it. Now I'm sort of clean bill of health. I'm considering it. But I need people. I'm only one person and I don't live here. So unless I can find people that can come into it, not financially, I mean, I'm covered there. It's more like the knowledge and you know, I know, time.
That's you.
Yes, in the front of my kitchen, trying to be cute.
I think that there's a secret she's not telling us, though. So I want to ask.
What do you think the female Ghanaian artists know better to help their brand?
I think, say, it's all investment. So I think, say, the brand, you know, I mean, people like you and saying, I'm even like you. Oh, the only person I know. I'm sorry, this is going to cause problems, but I'm not going to say it. Hey, sweetheart, you know, it's you I'm talking about. Those people, the only if saying, they need some kind of support, kakra, in the sense of, happy will be or bad ko ye be I say bemampea no be kind of sem, but bema ko you know, it's like a member could not say you almost trousers. And as almost trousers in Namha, and also be to a mobile to pound say to be unkind. So, Obako is to say, Yeah, the way oh, it's not nice. An artist just want to me separate the art of the person not outside of the stage and the person on the stage. They're doing a show. It's a show. Me a video you say with Samini one more. Come on, Kai. So I was enjoying kissing the man. So you could never forgive me. Now they say, hey, I mean, it could have been anybody. I mean, I love Samini, dear. I mean, it could have been this man here. It could have been A plus Dienka. The balls and come flick it. Everyone's saying, and because I know he had ball flicking. Ball flicking. Ball flicking. It's like a thing you. I said, also I see no.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the up?
I have ball flicking.
Video no.
Yes,
I'm interested in the kissing part.
This was just such a lot of fun.
Wow, that was
steamy.
Baby fufu attract that video na Stefan so ajina baby fufu
na ka woman is
Samina me manage project
me kura na ya video aka me say Samina oyare ai iwa Samina also mo dey call Asejam Herbal Clinic because me na we we no one moja kasa dey ni ejuma we dey
trust me ejuma fine one patch moja age na bombo
ana nya ejuma
but na ejuma fine oh first if you go out ni
we dey na hu
akwane da me so be dey na me hu say ejuma
say
oh na so da me so me feel it
say
but ango she bibia let da so akeke
na o feel say
of course me feel it be my powder so say na me ade me edua
na hu say jabem
oh just there but you mean nyina mu Jesus was flowing nicely for both parties nya yes
I don't know, would you care to because help us with a demonstration?
Demonstrate. Say sanga who catch me na me mu.
Okay.
I'll demonstrate it with fella.
Oh no.
Come on.
I'm about to say of what?
I know, like the kissing part.
Oh no. That's not it. I see you do a lot of workouts and body whatever, Not everybody follows you on your channel. Here is like a huge platform. Do you care to give some tips? Because we share will be to say yes on stretching in 9. Oh.
Costume to me.
We are then who ya pacho say
me who atare
oh stretching stretching pacho ba come ba ko na ye
wow sa nyoma
say no
come here split by me scared
who's scared one
come here split
okay split
of course
into who's scared nanga ubetumi
oh of course
okay and I said no
oh it's just me page and I mention beautiful
and now the mobile
mama said
I know so abamebu
and there's another thing there's another thing I want to add
no when I'm done when I'm
done like 1 minute 30 seconds
10
okay very
boy we there
another thing
but I'm not to get a different level
what did you want to know young man
oh no you spoke about she asked the question about how you've been able to keep up and you spoke about a lot of things that when you're angry unfa sa angano I think it's a good thing it's a mental thing to be strong up there like that but there's also upbringing and the environs in which you found yourself growing up because system where they open you're able to be full like 10 years near now
you see I'm going to now say man be as many
now Ghana map no car Ghana map
honest and one marriage is quite because especially in ma once am I holding on to a lot of offending negativity and man I am why each other Oh, yeah, pay infighting to Quantokwa. So it makes it
preach.
You know, because me tia say how say your fellow woman pa na ubufuna na one in the kwa na say na you know like I mean I don't get it. I've never had that kind of a you with any woman ever. Me a while back, me go can't send be my will be. And then if I call and call for every year me with Instagram. I don't know on Crawford. And if I say, Nanya was a more because I hadn't even met you. But it's ma, we're coming on. I said, Casa.
Would you like to talk about it?
Oh no, I mean it's not even worth it because me and me came in funny and show me more. And Ose,
me fans are not fine.
I mean impo. But I know that you know, and it's immediately the three. I said, Mom, I didn't even come on social media and say anything. I just let it go. But it happens. Am I a pesado do?
Yeah.
Oh, to see a jai son and semno. Because so when we get married now, and that Bema need bia, on be show mumwa moon to me and as one back. I said, now I ask some tin, not the only person can gets lost in the anger. Oh, men don't relate to anger. Who raise your voice after a man switches off. So every time you have to speak to Bema about something that bothers you, you have to keep a monotone voice.
Yeah, I'm in love. Oh yes, Muntie. Yes. This is class. Muntie. The rest of the program is for you.
Too manful. Yes. No, it's true. It works for me. I say, me do a point where me go for pana, me just relax kakra. Me yoga. But I say me call a room. I say me back and me say okay, John. You know this is what, but it has to be monotone. It's so funny. Every man, bro, new, they relate the same way. If I say to a boy, me can't some man say, oh, I got any question. Bema. The only difference is memo mokromano. A man or more having issues that they have to stay in because family Becca say, oh, Tanhosa, but Bruchena, they can walk away. That's the only difference. But Brunini Bibini man is a fence in attitude, Bema. So, me kunkasa, me to me boase, Makani, Bohami, Henna me voice be raising a crap. My head me say, okay, John, I'm about to lose my temper a little bit, so let's just go back to what, you know, it's a art, you have to learn it. Oh. That's why I always say so before I be worried, no muku counselor. No one's nurse and no one counselor.
It doesn't have to be. Then I guess some call both way be no money to buy way be. Oh, what a man can do, woman can do better.
No,
there's someone come again. No mom can do be no. Jaja mo ayi asa ko bia no ko India. Oh. And the plane no say nya fort wo wiem na. E dan en ho wo wiem na san ba akra. The plane, man, the plane. Plane. You know what I'm saying? The plane. Uncle Abuche no ko India.
India na ya Abuche.
India the plane. You know what I'm saying? The plane. No so mo ko bukane.
Expert advice.
And now bad the 21st century now a bad year we are our way. Hey, we now my bema.
No, I mean marriage is there. It's tough. Nobody is going to if I say it's not tough. It's tough. But it's all about good communication. Respect me, they just say whoa. I mean, I know me a very elevated kind of in the sense of me you know, social media, but minimum your understanding. Or trusting me. And he trusts say I'm not going to go anywhere. Otherwise 33 years, you know, it will end your hope. On your more better time just because you know. Yeah, I'm
well traveled.
And I work hard though. Yeah. I work hard like you
know. Yes. She's a model, a bar model, you know.
Auntie Steph, I think my last question for you.
Nice exercise.
Thank you.
Yes.
How is your music career?
Well, my music career as in recording, I don't. The only place I actually record music for AHA, but Abuchi did me shows like almost like what they call cabaret. So me theater shows. I do a lot of concerts as in charity events. Will be a big event to be everyone say Prince Charles charity event, and then I'll get a call if I'm lucky.
Before?
Oh yes, many times.
You see what I was telling you? You play for Prince Charles. You play for Prince Charles. But Ghana, who knows Stephanie Benson? But she plays for Prince Charles.
That's huge.
You are bigger than Tiwa Savage and whoever. Say to me for us, Prince Charles, your program, it's a better your man. Who gets there?
It's like
it's also a high point.
They made there's a whole story about it. They did a whole TV show, like 3 or 4 TV shows about it. With the Moment of Truth, if you Google, is there. Everyone's saying Royals in London. They did that about me and singing for Prince Charles and whatnot. Because not a lot of people get that chance to sing for the royal family and whatnot. But the thing is, for me to get the hype men say, I would have had to come here and blow my own horn. Yeah. It's not me, it's not in my character. If somebody's going to find it and then talk about it, fine. But and you're made to come and say, you know, I wish I could be that type of person, but I'm not. I've got a big mouth, but I'm not. You can do it for the whole of England crowd.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Kids. That's I mean, so Unkwala no ne omo partners no, that's a nice photograph. Tell us about your kids. Omo ya hen, omo ye den, and all that stuff.
I have 5. My oldest here, Alexandra. Alex was in one of the biggest girl bands in the UK. They've almost Tushy. They've had like 6 or 7 top 5 hits. She was signed to Warner Brothers.
Wow.
I've been saying she's huge.
Country no be
okay. Me ba Alexandra not yet signing to Warner Brothers. If band if is Tushy. I really see Black Heart, I've been saying Slip, Hot Stepper. Now top 5 Broche. Actually, Black Heart put it was all over. America crowd was like it was top 10 or something. She's huge, but how we can't on that. And she was nominated for Mobile Awards. I mean, she's been everywhere. And number 2, accountant. You know, number 3, JJ. JJ owns his own business. So we university no such on one business. And number 4, study law. We university say so in a master's. Number 5, or so I know geologist or something. Only they feel so very gigolo because Aquano or you gonna need member pass and yasam ketwa. No. On the day, I mean sure the person obey. Yeah, but the man and cloning number 1 on him to say warrior, and she decided that she didn't want to be an artist anymore. But she wants to she still sings from time to time because obviously she was that big, so she still gets invited. Or gay pride, you know, a lot of them. But I think that the whole lifestyle, no, she's seen it from when she was young. Not between me from backstage, and you're not dead to say Obias or Bain or Peso or for somebody who used to actually on a J-Lo a concert in the O2, Wembley Arena, on a Rihanna, so you know, all of them. She's been with like some big, you know, and but on yet that person, until Castle Pizzle Jamie say but I had to be happy for her. So now she's married, on the first child. I'm happy. And to be man,
part of more share no beautiful children of Mama Stephanie.
Now me oldest one no him, only one in the middle. And then number 2, and do not Bearman and Chen were left. I think about meaning how much it even were left. And Obano were right, only number 4. And Bearman now or beard no. Then you do ability know. Only number 3. And the Dojuna Bakun and Chen or number 5. Into the last one here, Bearman. And so Cameron, JJ, Dominique, Alex, and Natalia.
Wow.
Oldest lady 32.
The last one.
And last one lady 23.
That's so beautiful.
Oh, yes. But me ban on him the same in 2 weeks or I can't hear me number 6. Yeah.
So your relationship with your sister, I could say Japan. It's saying, you know.
Me, of course, yeah, fine. No, I love her close to death. Oh, he's 3 years younger than me, but yes.
Do you guys have a song or songs together?
We have a song together, Odo. But we recorded it and I went back to England and then COVID hit. So we never shot the video. I may organize the video in BBR, but it didn't happen. We have to.
Yep. 3 years.
3 years.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah. Inti if it's a song that has a camera, although it's an amazing song. Links, Richie, and a producer mine.
Okay.
Yeah, Inti if it's saying yeah, I do have one song which is good, and I just recorded a new song called Asamaba.
Yeah.
It's a rapport.
Oh.
Yeah.
We might be kaka.
And it freestyle. We might freestyle.
Abrewa step the Nasama Bagana Foom. Many be an among my sister were crying. Did you think I came to fool or what? Masem de Obekan work with school there. Otherwise, me the book will be chowing so. When I'm speaking in tongues, bringing out true facts, prepping you for the real stats. Listen, let me break it down to you. Do you like to hump? You made it on your knees with a rubber dub. Confessions on the floor. Your nails still raw. Your mouth still sore. Your lollipop broke. Niggas take you up in your anus. Tragic face like an accident. And you're crying. It will be out on Tuesday, but maybe by video will be out at the end of the week. But the song is.
Oh, please, Pacho. Tuesday, Pacho time.
Well, hopefully by 2 they're now out. Fingers crossed. Yes.
On your YouTube.
Yes, it will be on my YouTube channel. It'll be on my Instagram. It'll be on my Facebook. Everything.
Your notification better for.
Yeah. Thank you.
2 p.m.
Last one, Michelle.
Right.
What's when I one of the pioneers I must start Vodafone icons.
Ah yes.
And Vodafone icons so on a lot of stars. It be also to be big stars. Now I remember saying yourself, Quantus, legendary Quantus, and Gina West, when I'm judges. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't come back for the second season or the yes. The patrol when I hear it say only Gina West, no more problem.
Oh.
Ego clashes be misunderstanding. You the son and it. Patrol didn't know back for the second edition.
Okay, yes. Gina and I, we didn't have a problem per se, but I'll tell you what happened because time ago, we see
yeah.
I could say it before, but I'm just me go be any mass. Me Gina during the show, we were fine, Me back showing the first once Gina was like a bit of a diva, and me slightly understated. So Gina made the assumption she probably thought she would be the
be the face
so
of
the main me competition. But if you bring it to my door, I'll finish you. Inti if it's a meet now na your first show no, and I say umbusan so didn't obey say what I'm going to wear is it's you and the first show no, and I'm saying I'll put you in your place and I'm sure my there. After him the second one, I say, yes, I'm going to. I didn't realize we had to be this extravagant. So the next one is going to be the next one. So instead, competition. Me and I became me a competition. Me West Africa. I me say no one doing BT. So if the sound when I start to you into because of first so share me. Let me share jeans. And I may share. Now I just came from the bush. Into I share sneakers, beat and time be. Into who or no buying a pete. Into buying I say of no feel say be me a keke. Me show me show. Into I think third, fourth show no. And all I can say. Everyone saying obey to me I'm a wardrobe man and I'm saying bra. And I make catch me near and I say woman about wardrobe padian bayo. So I didn't. Oh, and I don't know why I didn't. But the song she sang, I produced it. I Will Survive. No, I gave her the song. On the day of the show, I came in like with 4 or 5 different outfits, and I had it hanging. Then I'm gonna say after you introduce one, may change it. Why so when your time will change it? Just so change it. Or who has that song because Niku will say, oh, you're looking really good. And I producing by myself step. There may not be a chance to change. And I'm saying, me, I'm in theater. I can change in 30 seconds. Trust me. I'm saying, no, me say I'm going to change. Until me call inside or buy inside or kasa pi. Or say, you think you're this, you think you're that, you think you're this. Or I'm sorry, me move for you. And I mean, me a karate and me a kickboxer. Into partner person name me kontakwa. Asamasa. Me, because I look small, but don't underestimate me. Sorry, I said me. Oh, na say Odemika, Ojane, and who says me came be na me bofu. True story. And of course, and Ojane koi. Until makeup artist no, and that fencing a cassie you better leave. Thomas, hey Thomas. and or Ashano, honestly, because I'm in both. Inti Thomas Cassis Steph, you know where this is coming from. Chill out, chill out. So me calm down. And I'm a friend, and I'm kind of saying, meet me at Shewe, what are you wearing? You want to look good, right? Okay, I'll wear this instead of that, so you're happy. And I just, you know, I know, say, Ma, we can always solve problems. To me, I just let her see what I was wearing, and I said, okay, I'll wear this instead of this, so we're on the same page. So I was going to wear like a leopard print dress, and she was wearing this green dress, but it was way over the top, and I'm saying I won't wear it. So I compromised, you know, and so I wore a black dress instead, just to make her shine, because I knew what I was going to wear afterwards, you know, would be a. So I, you know, as women, we should be able to talk these things out, and we did, and it was done. But why I didn't come back on the show was because I felt most of it was staged. I didn't like how, you know, certain people won. Because I feel, and I don't want to be a part of anything that's staged. I really want real talent and real votes to come through.
So you are saying on this platform, say Vodafone Icons, most of the winners were staged, especially during your time?
In my opinion, I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm just saying that's the reason why I didn't come on, because I felt that it was. Because some of the girls were calling me at home, because you know me, I love the girls. So they were calling all the time saying, oh, this group has been sent ahead of time to go and do the rehearsal, and we've been left. I had even some of the fathers calling me, Anthony, I don't want to be a part of all of this. You know, this is too much. They're complaining this, and only one band had the chance to rehearse first, do everything first, and it's not fair. So they came back to me and said, and I said, no, only if this is for real. Because I'm not saying they were faking, maybe they weren't, but to me, from what I was coming in my ear,
that was what you saw.
I didn't want to be a part of it.
They had logistics problems.
Wow.
Could have been. I know any number of reasons, but I just don't want to be a part of something. Because listen, I respect my brand and to be fair and honest, and I don't want anybody to go and stand anywhere with a misconception that maybe it's rigged, and then include my name in it. And I just didn't want to be. I'm saying maybe.
Wow.
So I just felt no, I don't want to be a part of it. It's all good. Let's just forget it. And we had some communication back and forth. To be honest, I raised my fee so high, so it didn't seem like a. And they said, oh, we can't afford it. Can we do it? And I kept raising it. And at the end, I knew they would say no. And I said, okay.
Wow.
No.
Wow. Thank you for your honesty.
Thank you so much.
Well, she is very honest, yeah.
So real.
Any words?
Oh, final words, Anna.
Maybe for her.
For her. Oh, I mean, she's somebody that I've admired from far, you know, and I had the opportunity to
Manage.
to work with her, but I messed it up, you know, at the first or second meeting.
What happened?
Because my Mandingo was Mandingo.
Nice Mandingo too.
You know, so I think she's an asset.
Yeah.
I also entreat her to go back to what she started when she was, because we were at the place. Huge investment, a huge investment. I think we need it now. The fact that you have that connect with the British world, and you spoke about your daughter being signed with Warner and all that. I think you we say plugs all the time. You're a plug, you know, and you could extend what we have here out there. There was somebody I was having a conversation with, and they said that who's looking after us out there? No one, you know. And I think you have a huge opportunity to do that for us. I mean, we want to see us blossom out there, and nimdieno a connection sikano. I think that you need to help us grow, especially, and I think you are passionate about the female, and I think they are the endangered species when it comes to Jumana, you know. So if you offer one or two be obitisa Akiyana say or brepa or xylophone. I mean, I'm assuming. I'm allowed to assume, right?
Right.
Into the Macan ombedi itching. Oh no, am I? On can are you ubre and as umbre?
So be banos.
Oh, but me interject. Me man 1 second be. Are you all right with the concept? All right, huh? Okay. Don't worry, you are no mesaba. Inti mpacho ubeboa omubia omuba app near the end. Then it will I think it will go a long way.
I think the music has to change. Songwriting, I think sometimes, another thing we have to promote is yempe songwriter to write songs for artists. Because you be no bit me at all. Obia sorry I know chonyo. Na enyum na enye papa. So it's very hard to put somebody on a level because some of the songs from some of these great artists. I mean, to me, if I could check some of the people I'm working with and say, can we do something with this? I tried it once yesterday, man. Oh, and it's I can't do that. So I don't want to embarrass myself. Just make cutting it for somebody who actually deserves it. And see, I think songs need to be a bit better written. You can write some of the simplest songs because my songs are very simple, but it's just how you put the words together. No, it's what makes somebody outside of a Hano want to listen. That's all I'm saying. And my field is not Afrobeat. Although, so I couldn't.
Classical.
Yeah, well, no, it's not. It's more, like soul jazz. It's like Asemaba, the producer. It was a Jewish boy. He's just been signed to EMI. Alex Kirsch and Danny Kirsch. Danny Kirsch is huge. 2 white boys, a father and son. Danny Kirsch is huge. He's done so many songs for some of the big stars. His son has just been signed to EMI, and he produced Asemaba. Utia it's if I'm saying it's
Tuesday.
Afrobeat.
Tuesday.
And they produced this Afrobeat track. A 17-year-old boy. He's so talented. No, Alex Kirsch, amazing artist.
Thank you so much. Aki,
Fella baby,
how are you?
I'm okay.
We okay?
Yeah.
I will do samosa ni
after the program.
Okay.
Because we be who send America.
How did music start for you?
Okay, so me was high school and I'm a dancer. Me ko every girl senior high school.
Oh, Uzaba.
Na me a dancer pa. Na me ka dance clique be a friend of Pink Swagger.
Over my
Sisi na sa no eko. Because the mensa Sisi is like everybody will just laugh at me. So me sitting partner na me no high school me class or a rapper and na me a singer. But now me concentrating more on the dancing, because when we say Africans, who yet dancing, who yet sing, because who quite yet, who pursue ye BBA. It's me feel some type of way to even come out to tell people I also do music. It's not me sitting partner, no, me minutes now. Honey, I tried this song. Some ibia teachers na yem pomo asem.
Hey, that's what you know. Now we try this song.
Yeah, try this song. Yeah, try and your teachers. Ibia yem pomo asem and I say ibia like what punishing you now call your pa. You better be near the aya or cry. I chair class ni nana. Yeah, this. Okay, so that's how music started for me. And Nana, maybe your school daughter Bia, she was also doing music. Into me we in school na me who said nah, I want to venture fully into it. And I make school daughter and Kasa and I know him guys be na own studio money 3 some 3 guys be na me started studio works me come record it from then I me moving to playback music and to playback music na me hear backing vocalist like nkofo ebe ye nyoma me na me back sometimes me tune nyoma no then we look like omo no mato.
Oh
yes it's no more we are no mama me music na you know, it's not in fact, my fan of fully.
Now what do you think?
When maybe 17, 18, yes. It's in a no more na maybe P Shatter Movement family. Maybe another Vibrant Fire one. May he so rest in peace. I was part of artists na I was the only female artist. Wow. And my papa, I can't say Charlie like choose between school and near way, you know. And yes, my conditions me call China. And I go school. But school na me kind of live like me performances, but I wasn't performing my songs. Na me performing in California because China only name African songs. Sa o mambet na sa hwini sa. Inti no na me na afi me back now I was like nah I have to take this music thing really serious. Before my economy nya manager bia na say so manage. So management no yourself.
Now Ghana you out to
that be China. in China, Rihanna Monyom, Beyonce Monyom, Justin Bieber, foreign songs no. But what kind of what so African songs are? They don't know. Into no, so. And I was say, Juma na way and I would you usika. Into once we got to Nyoma and Kofana or Musi and they cannot relate to.
I went to CCBC.
Yeah.
The television program.
You went there?
Yeah, long time ago. Wow. Outside, yeah.
Because it's big, it's huge.
Yeah, of course.
Me back and I was like, nah, I have to really like start focus on this music thing. And I'm a manager who listen. And I know more and I'm a BP.
Can I ask you a question? Video, no? First thing, the style they put you in, were you comfortable in it?
Which video?
They're just showing your video.
I think they're going to play it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't. The styling is wrong. That's not how I see you.
Yeah.
This.
Wait.
I've been sitting here with you for over 2 hours now, and that's not how I would dress you.
Yeah. But so.
I think it's the concept for the video.
And it could be, but it's just for her, because sometimes the video could be a certain way, but the artist has to be comfortable in what they're wearing and how they project themselves. And I don't see that styling as her. I don't know. You know, I'm sort of, I have a very good eye.
There was a compromise.
There was a compromise.
Yeah, there was a compromise with everything. So we had to, you know.
Okay. Just make it work. All right. Okay. I just feel things like that.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm just intuitive like that.
Yeah. Are you still with xylophone?
Yes, I'm still with xylophone. Many of them that's all.
Contract not for how long?
5 years.
5. This year.
5 me dream was a man. But Obia ni like Obia contract.
Oh, sorry. Really.
Maybe San Mawana. Okay. Pacho, any cars? Any
Pacho makes me skip this question.
Over skip me Pacho.
We're skipping answer another question.
Hey, answer, no, sorry.
Let's say anything just in case it might incriminate her in the future.
In the future, and you know, Patrick say, as some not can say, we sign contract, not producer, no yen, or contract, no, or purchase on the dear no.
Everyone casa. One casa.
Time no assessment.
Or you soon know your example.
Maybe South say. Maybe. Patrick, maybe South say.
I know both I say. I know.
Xylophone meeting up with your expectations, Anna.
What say?
Sometimes can't tell me amount. What in the touch line?
What say sometimes? Oh, sign yeah. Who expect BB? But and yet every time now, in coffee to me meet with expectations.
Who expect?
What do you meet Anna?
Who expect?
Don't let them bully you. Take your time. Answer is at you.
No, Pacho. Mama, me guess on casa. I think Pacho.
Buddha.
No, relax.
My film. Stubborn Academy. Proprietors.
Yeah, I went, but
and then I will be a question. It's in Pacho.
I mean, we be a compromise, like, you know, it's just.
Was it BBI then?
It's like
And I
when you sign to a label, it's not everything that is a complete synergy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can have your own views about how things go. It doesn't mean that you're trying to diss the record label. Right. It's just sometimes everything's a compromise. So now they're all in the working stages.
Yeah, we are working
of making sure that she
gets
what she wants and they get what they want.
We sign a contract.
Yeah, exactly.
According to her, no, you start to show you no I can't say. Contract do I was signing and a producer no or fulfilling the part of no
and yet directly
because when we offer me who saw complaining
now man complaining
making an assumption
maybe on air. Is xylophone meeting up with your expectations and now contract now signing
a compromise?
Are they doing what they promise you?
That's you want to skip it.
No, she said it's a compromise.
But if she doesn't answer, we will answer for her.
Okay, me, I'll skip I'll skip it.
Very good. Answer
No, don't.
No, so
You know, you guys spoke about it.
It's all a compromise. So, you know, things don't work perfect every time. You know, so as time goes on, you know, if things are going south a little bit, it doesn't mean that things will not go well. You know, so yeah.
There's hope for the
future.
future.
Hope for the future, exactly.
And she say, you know, according to
the xylophone in a buy.
Oh, bulldog.
Limousine. Kwame guitar, sorry. Kwame guitar ba no.
Kwame guitar
Kwame guitar. Mini pa Kwame pache no. Pache.
Bulldog.
Kwame e ba no. Odi
no car mu le man no. On be chief ni sikamu. Into I don't hear car.
Unim sa contract pacho eno.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Chief ni sikamu.
Yeah, sao. Okay, na me.
Oh, I don't know, yes sir.
Pacho mati.
That into one offer me car then.
Me pacho any news.
Because I know I'll castle. Sorry.
Yeah, squad really tight.
No. Now mama will break. Omo ba no so. Fela de yen. Mama break.
Matete.
Oh, Debbie.
Where you
As a stubborn academy. Writers no. Oh, Debbie. Producer.
Proceed.
Oh.
Remember I was cycling.
That was a German road.
Me put the asma na mo kan nyina. O say me menka ne o ka say menka bi na me pese me hu an say are they satisfied they are part of the agreement.
So
say that he or say obeskepe na enyoma enkoyi na eno nche say ochina enkoyi nti enne no omo mfafel ba ochina mo beye.
That's exactly what you said.
No, that's not what she said. No. She didn't say right now they're not fulfilling. She's saying everything's a compromise.
What is the we don't understand the word compromise.
The synergy is like slightly off. It's like maybe 10 degrees off, but then 10 degrees not everything together.
I understand. That's, you know,
understand where she's coming from.
Because we've seen the works of xylophone music.
I know.
We saw what they did.
You like what they are doing there? And your face your way.
But you are the PR. You know what I'm saying. You know what we did for Shatawali.
Yeah.
You know what we did for Stoneboy. You know what we did for Becca.
The victim is here.
The victim. Wow. I don't know.
She's a victim.
You're a victim,
I want to hear
They're reading a whole different meaning into
I'm saying, say, you can choose to answer it or not. But I'm telling you, in confidence or with confidence, say, we know the works of xylophone music. We know. We have seen it.
Okay.
We can attest to
it. Championed it.
Yes, we championed it.
Allah.
Maybe we put a condition and go
Is that exactly what is still happening?
Midasi.
Oh.
Bulldog, Midasi. Aki, any new projects we're working on, sister?
I'm more texting me, main
Also, I'm one at texting.
I'm on chatting.
They say their projects we are any but my previous projects no me were phone and I me were light it up and eyes on me.
Yeah, light it up is my favorite song.
Some man phone and I
that's who featured on our phone.
A song title.
Yeah, title on a phone. That was the first song I'm releasing under xylophone. And Sana light it up and Sana eyes on me.
So you have 3 singles.
Beckham was them. That are prominent me and manager.
Oh, okay.
How is it going so far?
You know, it's still being promoted, and as time goes on, it will work.
I say, 2 years and say hate it.
Yeah,
so
you
just have to keep pushing.
Yeah, keep pushing.
And it's one of the biggest songs.
Yeah.
That's the only confidence.
Oh.
No. Like Ceci say, you know, Opacho said it's climbing gradually.
Climbing kakra.
No, but seriously,
I think
ancestors are confirming.
What's that?
Me feel it's tension kakra.
Yeah, tension.
Attention, no.
About 12. A plus them part of my to new man.
Sorry.
To you.
You're talking about
a different level.
Happy birthday to you.
Orgasm singing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. 8 Eyes. Happy birthday to you.
We been in your made so Joseph here and Uncle Wengane. What if I don't know when you do?
Happy birthday, ma. Okay,
And I am to your dinner.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You know, say I know that one thing we know for.
May God bless you now. May God bless you now.
How old are you now?
How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now?
I am 17 years old. I am 17 years old. Thank you very much. I know that you're part of you.
What I
tell you, say, comes in
Charlie, come back. Hey, no, you big man.
Oh, wow, happy birthday. And that's how I
I can make a garage.
No, you're so good. Bugatti the date you.
But only 7 this is.
Ah, yes.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much. God bless you. And thanks to my panel. Oh, Himes Makeover for me makeup, any cute cat parlor for me beautiful hair way, any matare way from Tilly's collection. We hear more Instagram. Madam Wasi, say my share show no. Me pacho. Mommy, Mark Brown, Michelle. Next week, Yebeshia. Now me got it. Okay, last word.
Now, you're very guy. Concourse, I bet you know you are last word say, licky. I'm bet you last word.
Last word.
Chia, Obia, or boy, or bonfire. There's a young man now, or body modern power. Kobiche Michao, then Kobi Loom. These two guys are doing.